Let's do this, shall we? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Shane, this is Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin. This is going to be our very first time playing, so you haven't missed a thing. But if you ever want to see any of the other stuff that I play on the stream, maybe something played from start to finish that might be a little weird, obscure, unusual, or just nostalgic, look at my info below. You'll see a link to my YouTube channel where I archive all of my streams, every game I've ever played. Check it out. See what I've got on offer. Watch some if you're so inclined, and hit subscribe if you feel like it. But for tonight, let's play some games. So let's see, single player, of course. We're going to be playing the normal campaign. This is where you select the DLC. And difficulty normal for players who are experienced with first-person action games. Yeah, I played a couple of those. I think that should be fine. So let's get into it. So yeah, this is the game I used to test the game out and make sure everything worked okay on this PC. You have been diverted from an assignment to assist an SFODD mission in the Auburn Industrial District. Your new orders are to proceed to the private residence of Genevieve Aristod of Armacam Technology Corporation and take her into protective custody. She will instruct you where to escort her. So yeah, this is interesting. This is actually starting out before the end of F.E.A.R 2. So we're actually within the F.E.A.R 1 timeline for right now. And no smile, I haven't remapped my controls yet. I'm probably going to have to do that live once we get in there. So bear with me once we get to that point. Let's watch some story for right now. That is really quiet. It gets louder, I promise. That's the title of the game. Hey, creepy girl. Wow, everything is blowed up. Did I screw up already? Did I already get the bad end? I feel like I might have already gotten the bad end. Hey, little girl. Oh. She done vanished. Look at that sky, that is wicked. Hey, there she is. Hey, that looks like magma or something. Maybe don't go down there. Seems dangerous. I say as I go down there. Is that a swing? Oh, jeez. Wow!
Nice of you to join us, sunshine.
Sit down, Red. Beckett, I need to check your visor calibration.
Ooh, heads-up display.
What do they want this Aristide chick for anyway?
Don't know, don't care. We don't question orders, Red. We execute them. Stokes, give us what you got.
Our target is Genevieve Aristide, president of Armacam Technology Corporation. Intel indicates she's holed up at her penthouse. Our job is to secure the site and take her into custody.
Protective custody. I don't want any breakage, even if she resists.
And there's every reason to believe she might. We believe she's directly linked to the bloodbath at Armacam headquarters.
Like I said, don't know, don't care. She's a high-value target and we've been tasked to bring her in, so that's what we're gonna do. I want this by the book and fuck up free.
Lighten up, Top. She's a suit. What's she gonna do? Send a nasty text message?
She's not the problem. CENTCOM thinks Armacam's board of directors may be trying to cover their tracks, which could include making sure Aristide keeps her mouth shut.
Fox, you're with Stokes. Keegan, you're with me. Beckett, Red, Manny will drop you off in front of the building. We'll link up in the lobby.
Shit. Why do I gotta get stuck with Bucket?
Because I don't like crybabies.
Ouch.
Now, let's move.
Hey there, Elena. Welcome in. Glad to see you.
Remember, people, trigger discipline. Our mission is to find Aristide, not
Wait, Onanimus, is that a real thing? Can you import your
Bullshit,
save?
man. What's so important about this chick that the cops can't pick her up?
You'd just be glad they didn't divert us to Armacam HQ. The recon team they sent in got ripped to shreds. That situation is getting out of control. stop, guys.
Alright, so let me check my controls real quick. But yeah, Anonymous, can you actually import your save? I didn't think that was a thing. I mean, it's not like there's a branching storyline in the first one. That doesn't seem like it would be, It starts approximately 30 minutes before the ending of F.E.A.R. Yeah, exactly, what to import. I wasn't sure, you know, sometimes I don't know these things, so I figured it's good to check. But yeah, hey Elena, welcome in, and yeah, it's a bit of a scary game, but really it's more of just a shooty game. I don't play too many scary games on stream. Let's see, control is aim down sights or something, yeah. So let me check the key bindings. Jump is space, sprint is alt. No, sprint is, what's shift then? Did they not bind anything to, zoom is, no. No, alright, I'm already seeing what you're seeing. So sprint is shift. Yeah, let's change that binding. And then zoom is... Wait, medkit is Z? What the hell is right click then? Oh, melee is right click. Alright, so here's something interesting. I want to clarify why I'm having trouble here. This game has a little bit of a bug on PC, and that little bit of a bug on PC is that the game doesn't recognize mouse 4 and mouse 5, which are the keys on the side of the mouse. Now, I normally like binding those to some things in F.E.A.R specifically. I don't use them in every game, but definitely in F.E.A.R. In F.E.A.R there is some things I like to use it for. And the fact that I can't bind anything to them is not good. So where the hell do I put zoom? I think I'm going to put zoom on right click, because that's kind of how I like doing that. So where's that? Zoom. I'm going to put you on right click. And where do I put melee then? See, melee, we're going to put you on middle click. And then the weapon select menu, we're just going to leave unbound. That's fine. That's fine. Can you rewire those keys in your mouse program to like different letters? Yeah, if you have a third-party program, you can use that to jump around the game. But the game itself just doesn't acknowledge mouse 4 and mouse 5, which is a little insane and very frustrating. Oh, Elena, nice duel right there. Zero, you had the savage emote and everything and you still lost. That's just depressing. Alright, crouch is C, we're gonna leave that. Where's slow-mo? I know I hate slow-mo. No, slow-mo's on control, I already remapped that, so that's fine. Alright, I think I can live with the rest of these, honestly. Yeah, I think this should be fine. We'll live, we'll live. You'll have to let me know how the volume is as we're going through here. And yeah, as you see, since last time I was live, I turned on the duel command in chat. So if you want to duel, put your points on the line. If you are feeling lucky, please feel free to. Smile, nice! Oh my god, Zero, you're having a bad night tonight. Alright. So you may recognize a lot of things they were saying. They're talking about Genevieve Aristide and talking about the Armacam building. Again, those are events from F.E.A.R 1 that they're referencing. Alright, so objectives: place Genevieve Aristide in protective custody and rendezvous with the team in the building lobby. And then we've got a whole bunch of, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of little extra things right here. From Norton Mapes, as you remember, that's the Dennis Nedry guy from the first game, to Genevieve Aristide. I'm at the vault now. Bad news, I think Harlan is planning to release Alma. I'm carrying out plan B as you requested. Get ready for a big boom. We saw that at the end of F.E.A.R 1, if you will remember. Let's see, is there anything else interesting in here? Project Harbinger. Oh yeah, this is actually talking about the rest of my team here, so this is a little bit of interesting background information. In before someone loses all their loot in a duel and leaves the stream forever. I don't remember if you were here for it, Zero, but during the 12-hour stream, somebody went all in on roulette and won, doubled all of their points. And how did they respond? They went all in a second time and lost everything. All right, subject named Kira Stokes. She was the woman in the transport van at the beginning. Rank Lieutenant. Paragon review scores. Physical condition not applicable. Mental stability not applicable. Telesthetic potential not applicable. Subject is not a Harbinger candidate. Military records indicate she is a communications liaison attached to the unit prior to current mission and has worked with the team on multiple occasions previously. G. Aristide has requested we keep her sedated until we can decide what to do with her. I don't think we're supposed to be reading this at this point, so we're going to skip it for right now. Yeah, right, Zero? That is somebody feeling lucky right there.
All right, we're heading inside.
So yeah, the voices on the radio are pretty quiet right now. We'll see what happens when the gunfire breaks out.
They're locked down. Maybe we should look for another way in.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get in that way. It's barricaded. Let's see. Boomer's Coffee. Alright, let's see if we can get in this way.
Hey, Top. Somebody wasted a janitor in the men's room. Point blank in the back of the head.
Ouch.
Something went down in the lobby, too. One confirmed, another probable. Just about blood. Hustle it up, people.
You know, Smile, I wasn't expecting much out of vodcasting, but I did have some people stop in and seem to enjoy it. Hello? So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Got to show off some more Deadly Premonition. I'm always down for that. So yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I don't know if I'm going to be doing anything with vodcasting after I actually get back to normal, but it was a cool experiment there. You know what they say, gambling is a tax for the mathematically illiterate. I hear you. I definitely hear you. I myself am not a fan of gambling in any form. Not that I think it's immoral or anything like that. I just don't like playing those odds.
We've got trouble. Let's go. Under the gate, Beckett.
Ah, C for crouch. I'm in agony over here. I like looking at newspapers and video games. It entertains me. Yeah, I think there's definitely tweaks they can do to the vodcast systems, but I think inherently the idea of just being able to watch repeats with your stream is very cool.
Back room clear.
Like, I had a lot of fun chatting with everybody.
This is a private elevator to Aristide's penthouse, but it's been locked down. I'll need a minute to override the system, unless you'd rather take the stairs.
Fuck that.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Blood out fast.
Probably took one to the aorta.
The aorta. You think it was the carotid or the subclavian artery?
Dude,
I love that.
fun of a man for his knowledge is a sign of insecurity.
We need to find Aristide now.
Agreed. Box, secure the lobby. Red, take the stairwell. Rest of you, you're with me.
The stairs? What the fuck, Top? It's like 1,000 fucking stories.
Like I give a shit.
What actually did it? I know it wasn't actually the plant people. Well, Elena, next week I'm still on overtime, so next week I'm going to have to do some more vodcasts. So if you want, you haven't missed the ending of the game yet. It's still coming up. So I don't want to say anything just yet. Alright, so here we've got a little intel pickup right here. To the building management team, I am simply appalled at the lack of proper security protocol that occurs in this building. ArmaCam Technology Corporation has provided you with state-of-the-art surveillance equipment and security measures. Yet as I entered the building yesterday, some pathetic mongrel pizza boy was buzzed in right past the front desk with nary a glance. I want the individual on duty yesterday at 10:30 p.m. dismissed ASAP with prejudice, and the rest of the staff should be re-educated on security policy immediately. I'll be forwarding my full thoughts on your retraining requirements shortly. Respectfully, Miss G. Aristide. I know, Anonymous, your vodcast fooled me for a second. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's one of the biggest complaints about vodcasts on Twitch, Anonymous, is that they don't do enough to say, hey, this stream is offline right now. This isn't a live stream right now. So no shame. They're still very new. I know streamers have been talking about them and looking at them very much, but I know as a viewer, they're still kind of new. So no shame, definitely. I did see you. I was there for most of the vodcast, and I was talking to people, but I had to leave at the very end because I was actually vodcasting from work. So I'm sorry I missed you there, Anonymous. Whoa!
Keegan!
They got Keegan.
God, son of a bitch! He's bleeding. Damn it!
I'll stabilize him. Stokes, Beckett, get moving.
Body armor stopped most of the rounds, Top, but one guy.
What the heck? Smile! Smile, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. Good deal, good deal. Wait, was that through Twitch or was that on GameWisp?
You alright, kid? I think they hit my aorta. Man, give it a rest.
Hell of a view, huh? All right, Beckett, it's just the two of us. Stay sharp. I'm counting on you.
Remember to check your targets, people. Nobody shoot Aristide.
So that's awesome of you, Smile. Thank you so much for that. It's too late to get.
Get ready. Waste them!
We need backup.
Did you notice that little,
Get your asses over there.
you notice that little slowdown right when I came out? That was a little irritating. Totally, missed getting the jump on these guys because of it.
Got him.
But yes, thank you so much for the support there, Smile. And yeah, I really like GameWisp. GameWisp has been very good to me, and I don't have anything bad to say about them, but honestly, I think I can give you guys more through Twitch, and that's why I'm switching my subs over there. And yeah, sorry I was so quiet in the elevator scene back there. I got really sneezy all of a sudden. I don't want to pass that on to you guys. We got hostiles. Oh, it is good to be playing games again. So this part is, a little bit strange compared to the rest of the game, because I don't have any special abilities right now, so this is just kind of a normal shooter, which that'll change later. Spoiler alert. Flip cover, that's a new feature in this game, I like that much. I mean, honestly, I literally don't have anything bad to say about GameWisp. They're so cool, but just, you know, Twitch has the first-party advantage. Because Twitch is Twitch. Anything they do through Twitch, they can offer things that GameWisp just
You
can't.
head through here, I'll find another way in.
Can't possibly offer. It's frustrating because, you know, I don't want to be cutting them out of the loop when they've been so good to me. But it's all about what I can give to you guys for a better deal.
Still climbing stairs. That's
Oh.
just sad, man. No other way to put it.
That's cruel. Yeah, the integrations are a little sketchy sometimes too. I've definitely had trouble with that. Oh jeez! And we got a chopper shooting at me. That's not good. So these guys have a chopper. That's pretty intense. BRB? Alright, see you in a sec, Elena.
This is Genevieve Aristide. Can you hear me? Please hurry. My building's under attack. I think it's Colonel Vanek's men. He's a bloodthirsty bastard that cleans up messes for the board of directors. I'm dead if they find me.
It's a shame those voices are kind of quiet compared to everything else, since that's the most of the voices you hear through the game is over radio. But there isn't a separate slider for radio communications. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Creepy little statue right there. Huh. Alright, so before we saw some little red injectors that actually refill my health actively, but I'm at full health right now. That's a actual med kit that I can use anytime I want to. So that's a little more handy. So you see right now this is basically the tutorial as it's loading me up with new items and whatnot. Probably could have naded right there, that would have been pretty convenient, but we're good. And the shooting in this section is supposed to be easy because it is more of a tutorial. We will get into the more difficult stuff later. Of course, as you can see, I'm already kind of botching it. FPSs are not necessarily my strongest, hey buddy. Not necessarily my strongest game. But I do enjoy them a lot. There's still somebody in here. There is still... Oh, a couple people entered. Second wave. You see, I'm getting a little bit of hitching in the game. Hopefully that doesn't last. Throwing me off just a little bit. So that's not your stream, that's me, unfortunately. Let me go ahead and grab all the ammo. You can sometimes have limited ammo in this game. Most of the time, the game is pretty generous with the ammo they give out. But you do have to be kind of conscious of it, especially later in the game. When you get into a lot of really intense firefights, it is possible to run down the ammo for your good weapons. So that's why I'm trying to be conscious of the ammo. You may remember in F.E.A.R 1, near the end of the game, I got into a little bit of trouble with ammo usage. I'd like to not repeat that if at all possible. Anything out here? No, not yet. There will be secrets later in the game, but I don't really think there's going to be much at the start of the game. Still, I want to check just in case, as it's a good habit to get into. So you can use change fire mode in here with the B button, which is, you know, about 1 billion miles away from my home key.
I'm in up the stairs. Try to catch up to Stokes and Beckett. Will do. I'm on my way up.
Smile, that's a tier 2? Did you just sub a tier 2, dude? Holy shit! Smile, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh my god, dude, enjoy your new badge, enjoy your new emote. You're ruining the stream. No, Smile, that's my job, and don't worry, I'm very, very good at it. Don't worry, nothing interesting happens in the first 10 minutes of pretty much any game. So yeah, thank you so much for that sub. That is awesome of you, dude. I cannot thank you enough for all the support you have given this stream. And, you know, that's only a small part of it. So thank you for the sub. That's going to be a great help. And yeah, enjoy. I hope you like the emote. I'm really enjoying it so far. Oh, you didn't need to do that. Smile. That is too cool of you. I always say never feel obligated, but you know, if you can, if you really want to, that's just amazing of you. And I'm glad no one's actually in the house with me right now, since I'm, you know, walking around killing clone soldiers with a big old smile on my face. Big dopey smile. Oh, you guys are so great. But yeah, I appreciate it, Smile. There will be tier 2 emotes coming soon. I just gotta decide what I want to do with it and talk to people more artistically inclined than myself. Get something set up. A walk animation looks like limping. Oh, it kind of does. It kind of leans a little too far to one side, doesn't it? I hadn't noticed that before. That's a little odd. But yeah, he does kind of look like he's limping around. That's weird. Limpy McGee, what are you doing here, buddy? Alright. Alright, so I think I'm getting close to ammo cap here, so I'm doing good so far. Little performance stage up here. Doesn't look like people are good patrons of the art here, though. That's unfortunate. Ruined the game, oh no. Now here's the weird thing. I've played this game before. I've beaten this game before. But honestly, I don't remember too much about the game. I really don't, and I couldn't tell you why. Played through the whole game, start to finish, and I just don't remember much. Does that mean it was bad? Does that mean I was playing it while I was sleepy? I don't know. I do know I hated F.E.A.R 3. I fucking hate F.E.A.R 3. They completely changed the mechanics of the game, and I didn't find it fun anymore, and so I don't think we're going to be playing that on stream, or at least if we do, it's not going to be anytime soon. But F.E.A.R 2. F.E.A.R 2 is at least enjoyable. Forgettable, you say, Smile? That's very possible, I think. Oop. Trying to sneak up on me in the dark. Yeah, forgettable is very possible. But then again, you know, I don't so much mind a game that's forgettable as long as it's fun in the moment. You know, if you've got a 4-hour long game and I have fun for those 4 hours and then forget it later, that's fine. That's my money's worth right there. I'm happy. Alright, 2 medkits, and I don't think anything's touched our health yet. Luckily, we've been picking up those armor packs there. That's the shield bar at the bottom of the screen. And whenever we take a hit, it'll come off our armor until it's completely gone.
I'm not running into much resistance.
Me neither. Guess they're all going after Bucket.
Oh, good. So that's the game's canon explanation for why there's so many soldiers here, is because for some reason they're all going directly after me. Oops. Didn't do anything outstandingly well for the time. Yeah, and I think, you know, the first F.E.A.R. game... The first F.E.A.R. game did the horror FPS, and it was very new at the time, so it just had that going for it for free. Whereas this one, just doing it again, it didn't have that that spark of newness it could just borrow from. Oh, hey. Get off the roof, buddy. Nice. Classic, classic. Seems my PayPal is banned from... What? How did that happen, Smile? Oh my god. Probably CIA erased your memory just like it does to all people who complete this game and start to suspect that some of it is true. Sinister, Onanimous. Not a fan of that. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna call OSHA on these bastards. That doesn't seem at all secure. You'd think the CIA would just want to take the game out of circulation. That seems easier than actual mind control. Not that I'm trying to criticize the CIA for, you know, doing their thing. Hello. Hello? Somebody in here. Whoa!
She's been in there for 12 years, floating in darkness.
Hey, Alma.
I just picked you up on the security system. Be careful. There's a lot of them. Head for the master bedroom. There's a hidden door. Shit. Someone's jamming the signal.
Alright, that was a little creepy. I think it was when I accidentally subbed to someone on the wrong count, then got... Oh, that might have been it, Smile. A lot of people are not a big fan of people giving out refunds or charging back. A lot of sites are not big fans of you charging back instead of going through them. That might have been it. That's unfortunate. Hello, more body armor. Don't mind if I do. Oh, jeez! Oh, there's my legit first spook of the game. It took a second for me to register, too. That was good, that was good. Hey, they have budget justified, don't judge. Yeah, I suppose if you got the money, you spend it. That is a good way of thinking, Onanimous. I'll take it, I'll take it. Alright. It's like Amazon does that for Amazon Pay. If you ever get a charge back through your credit card company, Amazon Pay will ban you from using them entirely. Because they say, hey, if you got a dispute, take it up with us, not your credit card company. Which I guess, you know, they don't want to be getting scammed by any third party.
F.E.A.R. ran all those fucked up programs without the board knowing about it. That's why they brought us in. Can't prove anything if there's no evidence.
We're getting a little bit of lore right there. Hey, buddy. Nice. Got him in the legs. Oh, almost did no damage in this room. That would have been sweet. Yeah, the game is really hitching for me. Not sure why. It's running smoothly most of the time, but I'm getting a little hitches here and there. And that was the first time it happened in the middle of a firefight, and that was a little bit inconvenient. When surgery goes bad and other gruesome tales. Well, that sounds like some nice light dinner reading right there. Gracie, hey, welcome into the stream. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you, as always. Alright, I'm full on SMG ammo again. Good deal. And full on health, because I've just been taking it off my body armor. Now, like I said, since this is the tutorial section of the game is very generous with everything. That's why I've always had a steady supply of body armor. But that won't last. That will change. Eventually. Hopefully I will be able to get good before then. And what do we got here? Kevin Diedrich makes his own magazine about himself. Alright, that's a cute little Easter egg. I like that. I approve. I am doing good, Gracie. Thank you so much for asking. I am glad to be back after a long week of not streaming. Oh, that bastard got off a shot at me. Son of a bitch. Thought I had him dead to rights, but he still got off one shot before I got him taken out. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah, good to see you here, Gracie. Though I know it's late. If you need to get some sleep, that is a respectable thing to do. Hello? I hear whispers. Huh. Anything in here? No. We get a check. But looks like creepy little girl wants us to go over to the music box. It's just like the one we saw in that vision at the beginning of the game.
Harlan, this can't go on. She's too dangerous.
You're telling me to seal my daughter away.
You knew it would come to this. We both knew.
Whoa. I'm having visions, man. I'm freaking out. Been a while, yeah, I know, for any US-based viewers, this is a weird stream to watch, but I appreciate it. And I respect it whenever you can't make it. Alright, some more intel right here. Personal record Harold Keegan, Sergeant First Class. Submitted by S. York, MD. Physical condition, outstanding. Mental stability, average. Telesthetic potential, excellent. This is the guy that got shot at the beginning of the game, at the elevator, I believe. Notes, subject has excellent academic and military service record. Telesthetic potential is well above average, but his mental stability is a concern. Recommend 4-month evaluation schedule as opposed to the usual 9 months. Special note, subject's telesthetic signature is already 83% synchronized with Alma's. Firm attunement may not be required. Harbinger status approved. You remember Keegan had a flip out in the elevator at the beginning of the game. At the same time my character did, so that's interesting. Check out Beckett right here. This is actually my character, the one they call Bucket. Michael Beckett, ranked Sergeant by S. York, MD. Outstanding, outstanding, outstanding. Notes, subject struggled in school but has excelled in the military. Furthermore, his Paragon scores are the best I've ever seen, aside from the Origin prototypes. With telesthetic amplification, he might even surpass Paxton Fettel, who you may remember was one of the big bads of the first game. Harbinger status approved. But what is Harbinger? What is Harbinger status? What does all of this mean? Hey, Genevieve.
Sergeant Beckett, where's the rest of the team? We don't have much time. You and your squad are the only hope of stopping Alma.
Stopping Alma? Lady, I'm here to rescue you. I don't know anything about no Alma. What's going on here? Oh, is that Harlan?
My God. It's her. That stubborn son of a bitch probably just killed us all. Sergeant Beckett, what's wrong?
Whoa.
What is it?
Genevieve? What's up? What's going on, folks? Everything got all weird. Oh, you see that? Hello? Hey, creepy little girl. What's going on? Oh, jeez!
What the hell was that?
Oh, no.
Did we just get you? Oh my God. What's going on? Where? Report!
Hello? Oh, that's definitely a mushroom cloud. Oh no. I think the mission's gone bad, ladies and gentlemen. Hello? Who are you dudes? Are you here to rescue me?
We don't have much time.
Genevieve? Or did you call those men to rescue me? Everything gonna be fine now? So if you recognize, that was the nuclear explosion that ended the original F.E.A.R. Basically, Project Origin decided they needed to find some way to kill Alma and to cover up all of the evidence of their wrongdoing. So what they did was they detonated a nuclear bomb at the heart of their facility. And that was it. So we've now reached the ending of F.E.A.R 1, and we're now moving past that on the timeline. Right, yeah, smile. We're in real time. We're in real time. Your mission was interrupted by a catastrophic explosion that seems to have originated in the Auburn Industrial District of Fairpoint. The extent of the damage is impossible to estimate. The fate of your team is a mystery. So let's see where we're at now.
Eyes are still dilating.
He's reacting to the meds.
Check the dosage. This shouldn't be happening.
If that doesn't work...
What's going on, Dr. York?
One moment. Hold the lidocaine and check his pressure. Damn it. Grab the crash cart. He could be in VFib. Charge to 200. No, make that 300.
Dr. York.
He's alive, but we're moving too fast. We need
Just
to...
get him down.
That did it.
Stand by with that morphine. 4 megs.
Where are we at, Dr. York?
It's tachycardic. We need to stabilize before progressing.
No time.
He's unstable. Progressing now would be a mistake. You're putting... Set to 300. You'll feel a little pinch. Now.
Well... Nuclear. Sorry, that's my Midwest showing their smile. My apologies, Smile. My apologies, Onanimous. It's a Midwest thing. It's a thing. Nuclear.
I'm getting a lot of interference. Thank God, where are you? Looking for a goddamn exit, but half the doors are barricaded. What about them? I've got a faint read on you and Method. No trace of anybody else.
Much appreciated for the bits, though, Smile. I appreciate it. Very cool of you. And Elena, I was probably a good couple miles away from that nuclear explosion. I may have a couple days of good, healthy living. I don't want to waste those. I could have a whole week to live it up before my organs liquefy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. That's a lot of time. A lot of things you could do in a week right there. So as you can see, the local TV station appears to be offline. I can't imagine why. And also, if you notice, we are devoid of all of our supplies. All of my guns are gone. All of my med kits are gone. All of my... I've still got my armor for some reason, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. So you'll notice those autosaves in the top left. Unlike F.E.A.R 1, there is no... Hello? Whoa! Creepy lady gone. So unlike F.E.A.R 1, you can't quick save in this one. You can only do the autosaves. So that's why it saves so often. Is because that's all we've got. So we're gonna have to make do with just that. Hello? There we go.
At this point, we do not know the official injury report or the cause of the explosion. We'll let you know as soon as we find out what's happened.
All schools closed, they say. Yeah, that's a good measure right there. Forgotten to do your daily ed bits? I can't forget, man. Got too much to lose. Need those ed bits. So delicious. That feel when it's not a vodcast. I know, Chew-Toy, I'm back. I'm back. I've still got a little overtime left, so next week I'm going to be missing some... Hello? Going to be missing some casting and have to do a couple more vodcasts, but I'm getting close to being back to normal. But I appreciate you stopping back over, you, Chew-Toy. I hope you're having a good week. Go in lurk mode trying to get these 170 mods of Skyrim to work. Well, I will see you in a month or two once they all get loaded into the game, Smile. You have yourself a good evening until then. And for God's sakes, have good luck. I really hope something good comes of all that. You know, the first thing I think of after a nuclear explosion is, am I gonna have to go to school? Right, the important stuff, Smile. You gotta focus on the essentials. Alright, so once again, I don't know what my situation is right now. All I really know is that there was that explosion. I got knocked down and probably filled full of radiation, and now I'm dying. And then I woke up in this hospital after having that vision or memory of doctors doing terrible things to me. I'm not a fan of that. But now we don't know what they did to me, and we don't know where everyone else is, so we gotta reunite with the team and hope nobody murders me while I don't have any weapons. I am doing good, Chew-Toy. I worked an 80-hour week last week, and that's why the vodcast. And I still have another 80-hour coming up next week, but for right now, I'm playing games and chatting with some great people. So yeah, I'm having a good evening. Hope you're having a good one as well. It's the archival file Project Harbinger, subject name Red Janowski. That's the team leader, I believe. Outstanding physical condition, average mental stability, and above average telesthetic potential. Poor academic record and competent military career marred by occasional reprimands. Subject was first identified as potential Harbinger candidate after elder brother Spencer was recruited for First Encounter Assault Recon active duty. That's the F.E.A.R team. I don't expect that he'll become a viable telesthetic commander, but he could be useful in a research capacity. Harbinger status reserve. So these notes are all written for Genevieve Aristide, so it looks like Genevieve was assessing the entire team's telesthetic fitness for some sort of project called Harbinger, which is weird. And we remember that most of the team was actually requested by Genevieve herself. So she had something in mind besides just rescuing her. There's hoping you're raking in the money for that? Oh god, yes, Chew-Toy. That's the only reason I'm doing it. I'm not suicidal by any means. If I'm doing that kind of work, they're going to need to be paying me for it, and believe me, they are. And hopefully I'll be using some of that sweet, sweet overtime money to get a new streaming PC that can handle a little bit newer games, and more importantly, a capture card. So I can play the oldest of old games. Oh, no overtime on your job. Salaried. That is brutal, Chew-Toy. I hate that. I know if I ever wanted to move up in my company, I'd have to give up my overtime. That would be so mean. I don't know if I could. Transcription. Dr. Samuel York surgical notes. The first 3 activation surgeries appear to have been a resounding success. The 4th patient, Red Janowski, is still in pre-op, but the others are recovering in separate wings to minimize preconscious telepathic interference with each other. Once they're fully awake and stable, we'll begin the attunement process. Michael Beckett in particular is proving uncommonly resilient. We were sure we'd lost him twice on the table, but then he stabilized through no action of our own, I'm sure. So it sounds like while we were here at the medical facility, our whole team, Genevieve had them try to perform some sort of surgery to activate our telesthetic potential? I didn't consent to this. I'm not down with any of this. Interesting. Oops, no. I'm going to be messing that up a lot. I'm so used to games with crouch as control. But I need to have my slow-mo somewhere that I can reach it easily, so I think it's going to have to be there. Actually, what is Q set to in this game? Sorry, I keep going into the key bindings. Gotta be perfect here. Q's gotta be set to something, right? How could they... Did they not map Q to something? I don't think they mapped Q to anything. Seriously, it's right there. No, I don't think they mapped Q to anything. Alright. Map mode? What in the hell? Yeah, let's change that. And then let's set control to crouch like I was doing, because that's how I'm used to it. Alright, I think we're good there. And then map mode we'll set to, I don't know, C, I guess? Sure. Sure, why not? Or no, we just won't bother with it. Keyboard stream, oh jeez. Sorry, Zero. I got needs. Keyboard related needs. Gotta feed the need, Zero. Gotta feed the need. Whoa! Hey, dead guy. If I find a band-aid, I'll come back. But you hang tight in the meantime. He looks sprightly. He'll be fine in no time. I'm really feeling like he's going to make a full recovery. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a doctor, but I'm feeling it. Give me donations. Gotta feed the need. There you go. I got an addiction, and the addiction is video games. And it's a very expensive habit, let me tell you. Brutally expensive. Ooh. Things went bad in here, I'm sensing. Hello? Creepy bathroom stall. Oh! Well then. She's very dead. Oh! Hello, Alma. Jump scare city right here. Uh-oh. Were those footprints here before? I don't remember those footprints being here before. That's a little worrisome. From Jim Howard to Kelly Saperstein. Subject, check the news. Kelly, if you don't have any patience in the lobby, turn the TV to 22 News. Explains the shaking we felt earlier. Guess we won't be going home anytime soon. Wonder if we'll be seeing any fallout from this. Probably shouldn't talk over email. Want to get dinner in the cafeteria on break? Page me when you're free. Oh, real smooth. Picking up ladies at work and during a nuclear detonation. Good job there, buddy. Good job. I approve of your technique. That's sarcasm. Alright, so those are definitely bullet wounds. Or bullet holes. I suppose you can't wound the wall. So it's not just people getting ripped to shreds like it looked like in the bathroom. Somebody's getting shot at here as well. So we may actually have multiple problems here. Oh, hey, buddy.
Colonel Bannock, this is Samuel. Looks like we got another soldier loose in the recovery room.
Oh, I need to leave. I will not. I got places to be. It's a dead end. Oh no, here's a door over here. We gotta go! Let's not get caught and killed by soldiers, if at all possible. Oh, this is... oh shoot, we went back around the... went backwards here, that's not good. This is the way I wanted to go. Here we go. So we still don't have a weapon. He's very dead. So we can't defend ourselves just yet. Until then, we gotta be very careful. There's a health kit. Is that Genevieve?
Sergeant Beckett! Thank God you're okay. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. I'll explain everything later. Right now, we need to get you to the TAC lab. Hurry, and be careful. Vanek's men are attacking the facility. Can't believe he'd go to this extreme to cover up evidence.
Huh. Yeah, I do definitely have some questions. I would have preferred if he had some answers for me, but we'll deal, I suppose. Preferred if she had a weapon for me, too. That would have been nice, but beggars can't be choosers, I suppose. And there is the health kit. Pick that up for later, because I'm sure people are going to start shooting at me pretty soon. I still don't have a gun. I mean, I suppose it's a hospital. People don't typically just leave them laying around.
You're about to stumble into an ambush.
Hello?
This is a secure channel. Identify yourself. He must be monitoring us on the security cameras.
Suspicious. Guy just creeping on me? Hello? I see some security cameras, so that would explain it. Alright, so there's some guys in here, but I see guns too.
Who the hell are you?
You can call me Snake Fist.
Snake Fist? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, I don't know who else is listening, and I'm not taking any chances. You people need to get out of there.
Snake Fist! How do you like that name? So as you can see, oh my god, after they did some sort of telekinetic surgery to me, all of a sudden, I can slow-mo just like Point Man. Oh my god. And so now the game really gets started. Now that I have my magic power from the first game. Hello? Oh no! Is that a grenade that... No. I thought that was a grenade, but something just sort of fell off a shelf there. So you can see that little, what is it, quarter circle that pops up around my crosshair whenever I slow-mo. I don't have infinite slow-mo. It starts running down, it runs down very quickly as soon as I slow-mo, so I have to be careful with how I use it. So I'll be turning it on and off during fights to try and conserve whenever possible. You want to be using slow-mo a lot in this game, a ton, but to get the most out of it, you have to make sure it's always available when you need it. Oops. Like right here. There we go. Not super hot, but lukewarm. I may have to steal that for a stream title, Chew Toy. That's amazing. I love it. I love it so much. I'm going to try and remember that. So the nice thing about slow-mo is, of course, as you can see right there, tons and tons of headshots. Basically for free. I need to make sure I'm a little quicker on the draw so they're not getting any shots off on me. Or I can pop some off on them. Hopefully that'll come as I get a little more reaccustomed to the game. Oops. That's the worst when soldiers run around corners like that, because then you're blowing slow-mo trying to catch up to them. Ah, damn, I want full health, but I've got weakened shields, and those health packs don't do anything for you if you don't have health problems. So I'm going to have to make do. And you can see I'm already burning through ammo about as fast as I'm getting it. So that's where the problems start to happen. And if you're wondering why I keep searching around, when I mentioned secrets earlier, the main secret in the game is you can get things that increase your ability to slow-mo. So you can actually go into slow-mo for longer. Now, obviously I want tons and tons of those. I've got to kind of check every nook and cranny to make sure I'm not missing any of those. Alright, so I know I asked it the first time I played F.E.A.R 1, but how many people in chat have actually played the F.E.A.R series? Got any experience with it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? How much did you hate F.E.A.R 3? Feel free to let me know in chat. Meanwhile, it's... Hey boys. That went well, I think. I was hoping to spy on him from behind. But somehow they got him. But there's somebody locked in the security booth there, so we're going to have to get down there. Heard it's great. Yeah, I love the first one. I like the second one. I can't stand the third one. So I already played the first one on stream, had a great time with it. And now I'm going to play the second one. And I suspect I'm going to enjoy that one as well. More body armor. Excellent, excellent. And looks like I'm full on grenades, though. So what do we got locked up in here?
Go away!
Hello? I'd rather not just leave you here. But, whatever, I guess. Is it by any chance Dead Space overused, Chutoy? Could it possibly be Dead Space? Because if so, yeah, I feel the same thing about Dead Space as well. Uh-oh. And we got more hostiles. I love killing them in midair like that. It's funny to me. Nice. Starting to run low on slow-mo, though. I might actually have to shoot some of these guys legit if they don't, hurry up. Totally not Dead Space and not Diablo. Oh, no. I hadn't thought of Diablo, but that's another good one. Oops, we got more. Thought I was safe, and that's why I went over to pick up all the ammo. But not! No, we got more. Make sure we got the top covered there. I'll retreat back to the elevator. Get the heck out of here. I thought Mass Effect... I liked Mass Effect 3. I didn't like the ending of Mass Effect 3. But the rest of Mass Effect 3, I loved it. Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna shut down the elevator. Oh no. I sense an ambush. Let's see if we can ambush the ambush. Oh no. Hey, gents! Hope you weren't planning to ambush me. That'd be rude. Oops! Well, that was almost disastrous. But yeah, no, I loved Mass Effect 3 right up until the ending. The ending, of course, I did not like because I don't think anybody liked it, but the rest of the game, good stuff. Good stuff. I thought ME3 improved on some areas but felt needlessly short in others. I didn't resent it, but I didn't love it either. That's fair. I think that's a fair assessment, too. I think overall, 2 is still my favorite of the Mass Effect series. But I'd play 3 again. Oops, I accidentally dropped out of slow-mo there. Luckily I still had the drop on him, so it didn't matter too much. That works. Did pretty good in all those fights right there. Now I'll tell you, I haven't played any of Andromeda so far, but I can tell you I haven't heard much good about it. And from what I've heard, it sounds like the series is going to be taking a little nap for a while. Which is fine. You know, sometimes what a long-running series needs is a good nap. To, you know, take some time, take a breather, let technology advance a little bit, get back to its roots. So I am 100% okay with that happening. ME2's characterization with ME's one sense of scale and expansiveness with ME3's dynamic crew interactions. Would that be the perfect Mass Effect for you, Chutoy? Because I like that description right there. And that's an interesting thing to think about, too. All the Mass Effects did at least one thing really, really well. So I can respect that. So you notice all the time when I get in front of objects, it'll say, flip this for cover. Here's the thing, I'm going to forget about that pretty frequently. So, watch and have a good laugh as I just don't use cover at all in the game. Alright, a little bit of extra ammo, I'll take that. Awfully close? Yeah. I mean, you know, there's so much that goes into making a game truly, truly perfect, but those are some really good elements. Some of them a little nebulous, some of them a little hard to pin down, but yeah, if you could get all those, you're in good shape. Most definitely. It's all creepy in here. There's dead people everywhere. I don't like it. Hey, creepy lady. I hear screaming. Probably not a good sign. Hello? Anybody home? Bloody boot prints too. Oh. And there she is. Let's load up before we head down there. Somehow I don't think she's a portent of good things. Is that guy eating a dude?
There!
I don't think I liked either of them. Don't eat dudes. Cripes. Why did it switch weapons on me? Oh, the pistol! Come on! I got a new weapon and it auto-switched to it that nearly got me killed. As I'm at a distance and it switches me to a shotgun. Dang it! Alright, let's deal with these. Ooh, there's a lot of guys in here. Wow, there's a lot of guys in here. Taking off Zero? Alright, thank you so much for stopping by. It's always good to see you here, Zero, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening. And I hope I will see you and talk to you soon, Zero. As always. Ooh. So that room I had some trouble with. I think partially because the weapon switch threw me off my game, but also because there was a ton of people in there. So that pretty much wasted all of my combat armor, but luckily I did have the combat armor to waste. And now I'm back to full health, at least. That's something. And yeah, if you haven't seen, now that I am a Twitch affiliate, I have my own emote there, right there. That's the one that says OGs. It is because that is something I say way too often, and Zero thought it was funny, and so he made me that adorable emote, and I'm in love with it. Alright, man, that was really a lot of guys for this one little room. I think I might have just aggroed like half the facility here. There really isn't anything in the way of... Ooh, dang it. There really isn't stealth so much in this game. There's some situations where if you're quiet, you can get the jump on bad guys, but, you know, you don't really have, like, stealth kills or anything like that, I don't think. You know, you really have to go loud in pretty much every situation, is what I'm saying. Which is good, because I'm terrible at stealth. So I appreciate the ability to be all loud all the time. I like it. Does this make your channel an official Morty fan club, then? Any Twitch channel that isn't a Morty fan club is possibly not a channel worth watching. Ooh, hot take. But yeah, I am a Rick and Morty fan right here. I am so excited for Season 3. I hope it's going to be good. I have no reason to think it won't be. Oh no, Griffin, be careful. My flashlight's being all flickery, that's not a good thing. What do we got over here? Some more documents? Dr. York, diode implants still sending current at too high a frequency. Patient immediately seized. We don't seem to be able to tune the amps finely enough to gain sensitivity without incurring cellular damage. I think we need to look at increasing the viscosity of the medium. Also, what about additional hormones and supplements? Brain implants. Just say no to weird girl shit. Hey, Ivanovich, how are you doing this evening? Welcome into the stream. And I'm trying to say no, but she keeps disappearing and screaming at me and stuff. It's not pleasant. I don't like it. I don't like it. Just talk normally. Don't scream at me and teleport all over the place and murder entire hospitals. That's a lot of blood. It's a ton of blood. Oh, it's very dark down here. Hello? Is she looking at the corpses? What's going on? Uh-oh. I think I made a mistake. Oh no, we're good, we're good. It sounds like the rest of the team doesn't know shifty things are afoot. But of course, they probably haven't been finding the intel I've been finding, because luckily, I was in the right spot to find all the good intel. I'm doing good, Ivanovich. Thank you so much for asking. It's been a long week, and as you might have seen, I had to miss some streams and vodcasts instead, but I am glad to be back. Hey, Brad, hey, welcome into the stream. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you, as always. Starting a new game. Hope you'll enjoy. Internal memorandum. For all admit staff, when admitting a new patient, ensure that all forms are completely filled out and that a copy of the patient's most recent PMT, Physical Mental Telesthetic Evaluation Report, has been provided. Scan the packet and distribute copies as follows. To the patient's assigned surgeon, to the patient's assigned caretaker, to the Documents Management Center. Keep the originals in the labeled archival folder, please. Please limit discussion of individual procedures with the patients to the script provided. If a patient has persistent questions, please flag their file and request the assistance of an RN. Thank you for your cooperation. Mr. E. Grafstrom, PhD, MA, Director of Administration and Operations. So it sounds like this whole operation they had with whatever psychic experiments they were doing went beyond just us. It sounds like most of the hospital was involved in it. No, not Deadly Premonition tonight, but next week I still have a little bit of overtime left to do, so there will be more Deadly Premonition then. So if you're interested in seeing how it ends, I think that is a thing we're going to be able to do on stream. If you are interested in that kind of thing. Hey, buddy. And he thought he was being stealthy. That guy was being stealthy. Definitely didn't see him coming. Or his buddy. But we got him. It's all good. I am doing good. This is my first day off in about 11 of working 12-hour shifts, so I'm glad to have a little bit of time to rest. And originally, I wasn't sure if I was going to do any streaming this week, but when it came right down to it, I'm like, well, how do I want to relax? How do I want to spend my days off, kicking back and enjoying myself? And this was it, honestly. I want to play some video games, and I want to chat with you guys while doing it. So here I am. And no regrets whatsoever on that front. Feeling somewhat rested a little bit. Yeah, I went out for sushi today as well. And that was very nice. Went to a new place I never went before. Didn't get anything too fancy, but the tuna nigiri. Oh my god, that's some good. Oh, son of a bitch! Ambush, motherfucker. Yeah, the tuna nigiri was delicious. Absolutely delicious. I love a good tuna nigiri. Not all tuna nigiri is made equally, but that was some good stuff. How are you folks doing? How's everybody in chat doing? How was your week? How is your weekend looking? How are you feeling right now? Uh-oh. Is that me kicking stuff around? I think that was me just kicking stuff around. I got spooked by myself there. It happens. Sushi, yeah. You wouldn't think it. You wouldn't think it based on looking at a map, but Chicago actually has some very good sushi. Because you can actually get to Chicago by boat from the ocean through the Great Lakes. And that means fresh fish is a thing we have out here. Alright, got a whole bunch of them. I think that was a grenade over there. Ooh. I was hoping I could hide here and regenerate a little more slow-mo than I got. Got him. And if you didn't remember F.E.A.R. 1, the enemies in this game really enjoy grenades. Hey, buddy. Been busy learning Game Maker this week. Ooh, what are you doing with Game Maker, Overused Chutoy? And feels dull, man. Good to hear. Hey, Brett, I think that's good anyway. I'll assume that's good. Who the fuck are you? Do you even allowed to stream here? Does your mother know you're here? Probably not. But that's okay. That's okay. We're gonna press on without it. Hey, Drav. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you again. And I should mention to everybody, thank you so much for being patient with me as I'm working all this overtime at work. I wouldn't miss any streams if I could avoid it, but, you know, work is what work is. I think everybody's experienced that. So once I'm done, week after next, we will be back to a regular streaming schedule. So please look forward to that. I see you running around that corner there. There was another guy over here, too. I thought there was. I don't see him now. Just be careful. More body armor. Thank you. Remaking Diablo 1 and using that to make my own game eventually. Ooh. That sounds cool. I hope that's a big undertaking. A very big undertaking, but I wish you well in it, Chutoy. And I assume you'll be using a stream to update people as you go along? Because that is a project I'd like to see some updates on as you're working on it. If that is a thing you're willing to share. Spoilers, Trav, spoilers. Those are bad. Those are banned. No spoilers. But to answer your question, no. No, that is not a thing I'm interested in. Because she's creepy as fuck. We're going to be focusing on shooting at Alma, and that's it. Let's narrow our focus down to just the shooting part. Uh-oh. It's not a good sign. I made a little stream today if you want to see where I'm at. I may have to check that out later, Chutoy. Thank you for letting me know. And for anybody that hasn't seen, Chutoy right here is a retro game streamer, streaming stuff like Diablo and old Might and Magic games, if I remember correctly. So feel free to check him out if that is a thing you're interested in. I guess that's one of the things that was all over the internet. It was, but if you think about it, Drav, that was a long time ago. Like, this is not a new game anymore. It has been a very long time since this was a new game. It's never a good thing to assume that everyone has seen something, I think. Like, I was discussing that with somebody. And, you know, I plan on stream to someday play Final Fantasy VII. And of course, pretty much everybody and their cousin knows there is a big twist in Final Fantasy VII. I understand this. I understand this. Alright, what did I map melee to? There we go. But still, I'm sure there's going to be at least somebody that comes in my stream when I'm playing Final Fantasy VII that doesn't know what the twist is. And I appreciate it. It'd be cool to be in their position and get to see the twist all over again. So I want to try and preserve things for them. Trev, goddamn. Archival file Project Origin. Subject name Alma Wade, subject age 7 years old, submitted by Charles Habiger, PhD. Evaluation. Since last October, subject has progressed from frequent nightmares to periodic hallucinations and debilitating empathic episodes. She is extremely sensitive to emotional fluctuations in those around her, and becomes nearly catatonic with fear in the presence of extreme anger, particularly her father's. Of special note that her psychic potential is more than quadrupled since your last evaluation. During the test sequence, attending staff reported auditory and physical hallucinations. The latter range from mild nausea to the extreme burning sensations in the extremities. Conclusion. Subject is deteriorating mentally at the same time she's demonstrating exponential increases in telesthetic potency. I recommend that we increase frequency of evaluations to every 2 weeks instead of every 6. Oh, Alma. Alma, they saw you were going to be bad news and they decided to press ahead because you'd make a kick-ass weapon. Thank you, America. I reload. Hey! Speak of the devil, and she shall appear and lurk around all creepy-like. What do you know? But let's move on. We got places to be and clone troopers to shoot at. That's my favorite thing. Can we get back there? I don't see a way. These little desks they like to hide stuff in, so I want to check and see if there's any way I can sneak over that way eventually.
Beckett, over here.
Hello? Oh, I'm full on medkits, wow.
Am I glad to see you?
I don't know where she is.
Come on, we don't have much time. Into the chamber. Hurry!
What? What chamber? Oh, that chamber. I have to Go in the chamber? That seems like a bad idea. I don't know if I like the chamber.
Hurry, into the chamber.
Do I have to? Really? I don't know. I'm not really sold on this whole chamber thing, honestly.
Chamber cycled and ready. Hurry, we don't have much time.
Alright.
Doc, this thing isn't gonna sterilize him or anything, right? That would be the least of my concerns. Hold still. It won't take long.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Leave him, not now. No choice, we gotta go.
Dang it.
Get out of there, Bucket. Head back the way you came. See if there's another way around.
Dang it.
Shit. Just get your ass back here ASAP. And it'll let me. As long as I can.
Hello? Where am I? Little girl? Ah!
Good morning, Chickpea. You must be part of Project Harbinger. Only way to explain why Aristide would have brought you here.
Commander, we spotted him heading for the main entrance.
Roger that. On my way. Don't let them escape.
Ah, shoot.
Samuels, finish up here. This sucker's not going anywhere.
Oh, crap. Hey there, Zenoname. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you in here now that I'm actually live again. Finally got some time to play a little bit. Gonna try and make the most of it. It is definitely good to be back. Let me tell you, I miss streaming, I miss chatting with you guys. Oh, there's another guy around this corner. Dang it. Too many dudes. I think there's still another, yeah, there's still another one around the corner there. There we go. But yeah, it was a busy last week, busy this week, and it's gonna be busy next week too. But I did get a little bit of time to stream, and I'm glad. I'm glad. And again, I want to thank all of you folks for being patient with me through this whole time. It's been at least as frustrating for me as it has been for all of you, I guarantee you. But I'm looking forward to being back to a regular schedule. Dang it, that took down a lot of my armor there. Drav. Are you sure that's me, or... Oh, hey, another dead hero! Welcome into the stream. Thank you for the host. I appreciate it. Welcome in another dead hero viewers. How is everyone doing tonight? Dead hero, what were you streaming tonight? What were you up to this evening with you and your fine crowd of viewers? Ooh! Nice. Love explodables in any FPS. Fantastic stuff. Low-key raid! I enjoy the low-key raids. They're nice and chill, just like myself. Alien Isolation. Ooh, how are you liking that one so far? I played a bit of that one. I got a little frustrated by some of the enemies in there. Not the aliens, some of the other enemies. And then I got busy, as I want to do, and I didn't end up finishing the game. But I hope you're liking it so far. Boom! Travlex, thank you for the follow right there. I appreciate it. For anybody that's never seen me before, my name is Shane. This is Shane is Games, and here I like to play obscure, unusual, and nostalgic games. And as you can see tonight, we are leaning nostalgic with F.E.A.R 2 Project Origin, the classic first-person shooter in the horror genre. You're loving it pretty hard, though. Oh, definitely, Dead Hero. Very hard game. But I think for a game like that, that's going to be a big part of the appeal. Is just being hard as balls. I like it, though. See, the zombie VR game Arizona Sunshine seems to be doing well. It was the most downloaded title. Ooh! I heard about Arizona Sunshine. I heard it didn't sell well originally. Because it was like, what, an Xbox exclusive or something? Or am I thinking of something different? Either way, it looked like a really interesting game, but for some reason there wasn't any way for me to get a hold of it, so I didn't get to try it, but hey, if it's selling well, good for them. Oh, fan of the F.E.A.R series, Travelex. Good to hear. I haven't played this game since it was more or less new, I don't think, so I have played it before, but I remember very little from it. So this is somewhat of a blind run. How about you? Have you played it any time recently, or has it been a long time for you as well? Let's see. Fuck those androids. Yes, yes, Dead Hero. That's actually... I wanted to make sure I didn't spoil it in case you hadn't got there yet, but the androids were what made me rage in the game. They really changed the character of the game for me, I think, and that was not necessarily a good thing. Catch up on chat real quick. That's the problem, Xbox exclusive. Yeah, that's a problem for me. I've never owned an Xbox system, and I don't plan to, so that's gonna lock me off from Arizona Sunshine, unfortunately, but it looked good. Alright, neither of you played F.E.A.R in a while. That's kind of why I wanted to play it. I like playing games that nobody's played in a while, so I can, you know, bring them back. Bring back some good memories for people, hopefully. And I hope you guys do have good memories of the F.E.A.R series. Aside from F.E.A.R 3, we can leave that out of the conversation. The Telesthetic Attunement Chamber, TAC, is an integral part of the Harbinger conversion process. By means of diodes implanted during the activation process, the TAC can modulate a subject's telesthetic signal to attune it to a specified target frequency. The correction offsets are also used in the telesthetic signal amplification process, which extends the subject's telepathic range and intensity. So that must have been the diode implants they were talking about earlier, and that may have been what they did, the surgery was for, to implant stuff in my head. Ooh. That dial-up sound was the best. Yeah, I've got a lot of memories from that. I used to play Tribes 2 on dial-up, another Dead Hero. If you want another blast from the past right there. I wasn't any good at it, but I definitely played it. Glad to see another person who's gaming way back then. Arizona Sunshine is PSVR now. Woo! I've wanted to get into PSVR, but unfortunately right now I don't have the space or money for it. But that is definitely something I'll have to consider. Thank you for letting me know, Trev. At least I can make a 2 playlist now. Ooh, nice, nice. Yeah, F.E.A.R 3. F.E.A.R 3 I did not care for. F.E.A.R 3 really changed the core mechanics of the game. It was more of a cover shooter. More of a modern FPS, if you will. And I didn't enjoy it one bit. It was unfortunate because I really enjoyed F.E.A.R 1 and 2, but that kind of tanked the series, unfortunately. That's why there's never been a F.E.A.R 4, and there may never be. We don't know. Good night, Shane and chat. I leave you in the best of hands. All right, another Dead Hero. Thank you again for the host. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it a lot. Folks, if you like retro games too, if you like obscure titles, go check out another Dead Hero. I was just watching him the other day stream something. I don't remember what it was. I apologize for that. But yeah, he has a really good variety of games on his stream. So please check him out, see what he's going on over there. You may enjoy it. See, the original F.E.A.R was the best in my opinion. Yeah, I agree too, Trev. I think part of it was just the bias of the fact that nobody had ever seen, you know, that degree of a horror FPS hybrid before. So it had a lot of advantages going for it that it got to come out of nowhere. I liked that. I see, dial-up sound reminded me of ZX Spectrum loading from audio cassettes. That one is actually a little bit before my time. I've never actually seen a ZX Spectrum in the wild, but I'm aware of it. It's a cool system. Yes, Dark Cloud. I was watching another Dead Hero play Dark Cloud the other day on PS2. Such a cool little game. I never got into it because I'm kind of a scrub and it's a very difficult game. So I really enjoyed watching him stream it the other day. And I'm hoping you'll stream it again another day too. I'd like to see a little more of that. Although if it's as much suffering for you as it was for me, I won't blame you for getting off of it. Work calls, oh, no problem, Travelex. Glad to see you here. Thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. All right, what does it say in here? An Armacam Black Ops team cut you off from Lieutenant Stokes. So that was actually the corporate bad guys that was wielding the guns right there, but was inexplicably annihilated by something creepy. In the confusion, Lieutenant Stokes lost sight of Genevieve Aristide and is attempting to locate her while you try to find a way around. Also, somebody going by the alias of Snake Fist has been helping you, although his motives aren't clear, and his alias is terrible. But we are back. And as they said, we need to rendezvous with the rest of the team now. Yeah, you too, Travlex. Take care of yourself. And good luck on work. Uh-oh. That's not good. Don't bring the whole damn place down. Oh, explodey barrels. Let's make this interesting then. Did he just blow himself up? Nice. Saving me some work, I suppose. Wow, everything explodes in this place. Holy crap. My aim is all over the place. Man, I didn't kill anybody there. That was unfortunate. See, I always warn people, if you don't like scary games, you might not really enjoy this one. But on the other hand, it's not really that much of a scary game, because most of the game is like this. More of a traditional modern shooter. It's, what was that? I think the term I settled on when I was playing F.E.A.R. 1 is it's horror-themed. It's not a horror game, but it's a horror-themed game. And I rather like that description. I think it fits pretty well. No, no. Why is everyone blowing themselves up? What is happening here? AI, please. Oh, he wasn't even dead. Did I just shoot? Oh, I just shot a man while he was down. That's just shameful. I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm usually not that much of a monster, I promise. But yeah, that's not a complaint against the game at all. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a really interesting thing to use the horror theme. Some of my favorite movies, as a matter of fact, are classified as horror movies, but are really more properly described as horror-themed action films. And I'm down with that. I think that's a really cool thing to do. I like horror as a theme, I should say. And I saw those charges on the post, but it doesn't look like there's anything I can do to take them off, so we're going to have to deal with it. Here comes the second wave through the door. And it did not work out well for them. Sorry, folks. How about you folks in chat? Is there anybody in there that enjoys horror games or horror movies in any form? Or is it something you prefer to avoid, if at all possible? I completely understand either way. Horror is not a thing for everybody. Not everybody likes it. Some people don't like feeling scared. Some people don't like not feeling safe. Completely respect that, 100%. In general, I don't like that. Like, I don't like roller coasters, for one thing. And I don't like watching scary movies by myself, in a lot of cases. I don't like watching most movies by myself, all told, but I just enjoy the experience of sharing some things like that. Let's see, horror themes are always neato. Doom, Diablo, Amnesia, yes please. Agreed, Jutoig. Three very good options there. Especially Amnesia. Oh my god, that game scared the piss out of me. One of the scariest games I've ever played, though I'm not sure if they'd hold up. Horrors are always fun to watch and play. Oh, awesome, awesome. What kind of... let's see, I don't avoid horrors, but they do very little for me. Fair enough. Alright, so anybody that does enjoy horror properties, are there any that you like in particular? Any that have really stood out for you in recent years? See, I actually consider horror movies, for example, more comedies given consideration and reaction. True, alright, yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Some people don't really get into the mood, but that's fine. However you enjoy a movie, that's fine. Alright, what do we got here? Demolition teams. Do not place or arm explosive charges without consulting the demolition plan and schedule. This is very important. Proper positioning of each charge is necessary to guarantee the collapse of the primary support structures. Likewise, timer delays have been carefully calculated to minimize air overpressure and increase debris fragmentation. Any team found to Ooh, wow. All right. Any team to have found... Wow, one more. Any team found to have deviated from the plan will be subject to termination. Wow, I need a drink. Holy crap. It Follows. Oh my god. It Follows is one of my favorite horror movies of the last decade. I think it had a really cool look and feel and sound to it. And I think it had a really interesting monster. And honestly, that's one of the biggest things for me in horror movies is I want a cool monster. And I really liked that one. Very thematic, very well paced. Good acting as well. Very subtle acting, but I enjoyed it. Paranormal Activity. Yes, I am a fan of the found footage genre, as they say, where the characters themselves are filming the action. And Paranormal Activity, I think, was a very good one. Yeah, you can definitely get bored by it. But, I mean, I even like crappy found footage movies for the most part. Just the whole, well, in filmmaking nerds would call it diegetic filmmaking. That's where elements of the film come from the characters themselves. So I enjoy found footage / diegetic movies. I find them really interesting. I think they really help me to immerse myself in the movies, I think. That's how I see them anyway. How about you folks? Any fans of found footage in here as well? Let's see. The Road? Yeah, The Road's existential horror, like you said, but yeah, it's a very depressing movie, but it's a very effective movie. The most horrifying thing I've ever seen is Threads, a BBC TV movie from the 80s. I haven't seen that one, but I did see another BBC TV movie from the 80s that scared the shit out of me called Ghost Hunt. Sort of a War of the Worlds except for BBC News. If you've never seen it, it's Ghost Hunt, I believe it's called, and it's a, I think it's called Ghost Hunt. Actually, that may be a name of an anime. I don't know. I don't remember the exact name, but I'll put it in Discord later. It's a British horror movie that was made to be like War of the Worlds, where it was supposed to look like it was a real news report. And that absolutely scared the crap out of me. I loved it. I loved it.
Damn it, what are you still doing in that facility? They're about to blow the whole place to hell.
Ah, Snakefist. I was wondering when we'd hear from you again. Why are you helping us?
Because I'm convinced that if Sergeant Beckett dies, everybody dies. It all has to do with Project Harbinger. I'll explain later. Just haul ass.
Alright, fair enough. Let's see. Last I watched, I admit, great shame was a Japanese cartoon All Becomes F. No shame for that in here. I enjoy anime myself, so no problem with that. I get it. I get it. And, Onanimous, thank you for the Whisper, or Overused Chew Toy, thank you for the Whisper right there. I appreciate it. I'll check that out later. Let's see. Signs. I wasn't as much of a huge fan of Signs. I think the melodrama kind of took me out of it, but I don't know. I've got problems with the director of that movie overall. I think he's I'm not going to go into talking about his over-reliance on twists. I think it's been talked about to death, but that is a problem I have. Oh yeah, thank you. Link to Threads. Thank you so much, Chuto. I'm going to have to check that out. I'm always up for new horror movies, especially if they're not actually new. I love seeing horror movies that came out and I just missed them. I like that. Road was kind of hilarious at times. I think a good horror movie needs to cut the tension with a little humor. You can't just stay scared for 2 hours straight. You get numb to it eventually. So yeah, horror comedy is honestly a good tool in any horror filmmaker's toolbox. So I like that. I think Signs might be his last good movie. Was Signs before? Let me back up. I liked some parts of The Village. I think some parts of The Village landed really well and I enjoyed them. Again, I had problems with the ending, but I think right up until like literally the last like 60 seconds, there was a lot of it I really enjoyed. What else? There's one other one. Unbreakable. I liked a lot of Unbreakable. It was kind of janky overall as a movie, but there was a lot of parts that I really enjoyed. Oops. I see you down there, buddy. Got him. Won't tell you what happens, just needs to be watched. Alright, I'm fine with that. I can respect it, thank you. Let's see, hilarity came from trying too hard. Yeah, a lot of movies fall into that trap of trying a little too hard to be, I don't know, grim. And sometimes it can come off as a little funny and a little obvious, but I can respect that. Village was okay in parts, but that's a good review right there. I can get behind that. Oh, here we go. Going into the vents, that's always a good idea in a horror game, right? Most endings of Shyamalan suck. I think the problem is, if you know it's Shyamalan going in, then you expect the twist. And if you expect a twist, then unless it's a very well disguised twist, then you're probably going to see it coming. And that's not good. Whoa! Whoa! That guy has a flamethrower. Well, that was a tough bastard. Well, I guess we got new enemies now. That's not good. Signs ending is at least coherent with theme and narrative. Right, it ties back into everything that the film was doing, so that I can appreciate. Oh, there we go. But I also felt like the whole part where he's just straight up saying swing away is a little too obvious. You know? Like, I almost feel like it's, like they're not taking the viewer's intelligence into account. Like they're having to explain what's happening to them. I didn't like that. Unbreakable is very good. Glad you liked that one too. Real stomach turner, truly horrific experience that scarred me for life was Mall Cop 2. Is that Paul Blart? Is that what we're talking about here? I couldn't get anywhere near that one. I do not enjoy Kevin James. He's not funny at all to me. Pretty much all of his comedy comes down to Fat Man Falls Down. I'm not a fan of that. I would consider Signs to be a twist. It's more about fate, predestination, faith, and perspectives. Yeah, I suppose the twist at the end about the water isn't really a twist because it doesn't so much change the narrative as add something to it. I think you're right there. That would be a wrong way to that would be a mischaracterization. I should just say I don't enjoy the way it ended though. Paul Blart, Mall Blart, Blart. That's a better title for it. Much more telling. Lets you know what you're getting into. If I want to see a fat man fall down, I'll just get super drunk. You and me both, Chuto. You and me both. I haven't even watched it directly, only its review from Red Letter Media. Red Letter reviewed Paul Blart? Oh, that I have to see. Let's see, this is IM transcript number 3. What was IM transcript number 1? Hello? Alright, so this is ATC. Hello? Are you there? You damn well better be. Snake Fist. Damn it, I said stop bugging me. I'm working as fast as I can. I've been here all frickin' weekend without AC and eating out of the damn vending machine. Can't exactly order pizza from here. Wade's lost his mind. The Harbinger candidates will be here shortly. WTF? You said this was theoretical. It was. Are you insane? Oh wait, of course you are. Don't argue with me, Terry. Who's Terry? I don't know anybody named Terry. And what kind of idiot would think about using somebody's real name in an unsecured chat? Calm down. I don't know you. Stop spamming me. Okay, thanks, bye. There's a twist and more of a conclusion of Graham's arc where he changes his own perspective on its head and begins to see the signs of fate. Yeah, I think that's a good way to put it. So it's a logical conclusion in one respect. I don't like the way they conveyed it, I should say. Like the whole part where he's just saying swing away. I didn't enjoy that presentation of that whole scene. That scene was the big climax of the whole movie, and it didn't land for me, the way they presented it. I think there probably is a good way it could have been landed, but I don't know, I didn't feel it. I'll tell you though, about Signs, the birthday party video near the beginning of the movie, that scared the shit out of me. I remember jumping up in the theater. Alright, here's another IM transcript there. ATC, Terry, I was able to complete the attunement process on Michael Beckett. I'm sending over his data. I need you to recalculate his correction offsets. Oh, hello, Genevieve Aristide. Like I said, this isn't Terry, but I'm sure he'd tell you you're wasting your time and his. Alma is way out of control. I just finished a comparison against the final readings I pulled from the vault before Wade let her out. The growth rate is exponential. So, make adjustments. I can't adjust for this. The containment plan will not work. It's just going to make it worse. You have 3 hours. Have it ready. Alright, so it looks like Snake Fist, or Terry, is part of this whole, psionic enhancement project, and maybe they were trying to use Project Harbinger as a failsafe against Alma getting out, which of course now she has got out, so it doesn't really matter what your failsafes are. So that's not good. Hello? Creepy noises. Hey Alma, what's going on? Of course my character, Beckett, doesn't know about Alma yet, but we do. All of us do. Is there somebody around that corner? But I said, oh. Yep. We got hostiles. I think I got him. Oops, out of slow-mo. That's not good. Not very good without my precious slow-mo. We'll have to make do until it comes back. There's still somebody else down there, and he's coming around, which will make it easier to shoot at him. A little bit. At least he's not very good at finding cover. I respect that. Let's see. Yeah, science horror elements are top-notch. The cornfield just completely quiet, no animal sounds. The mist, darkness, right. And that thing slinking back into the field. Such a great scene right there. I enjoyed that one a lot. I was just wanted the gun. Don't flip it. Alright, still doing good. Still haven't lost any health for most of the game, as a matter of fact. But of course, it will get much more difficult as it goes on. Loud rustling wind in the stalks, the panting, and the 3-note piano tune. Yeah, that was good music in that movie, too. Good music. You're not very good at aiming. Yeah, no, my aiming in FPS is not great. That's why I never play snipers in video games. It's because I can't aim worth shit. I'll go ahead and admit that straight up. Whoop. I see more coming around the corner there. Also have bad reflexes if you notice the bad guys keep getting a jump on me. That is another thing I don't have well as reflexes. And unfortunately, that's one of those things. As far as I'm aware, you can't really improve your reflexes. It's sort of an inborn thing. So I gotta make do with the reflexes I have. And like I said, I've beaten this game on this difficulty normal before, so it is something I can work around. I have worked around, I think. I'm never gonna be pro MLG, but I'm happy with where I'm at. See, by the way, replaying Half-Life 2 destroys the legacy I had in my mind. Fuck those driving sections. That's the problem. Somebody once described that problem as the memory cheats. Is you remember something being just so perfect and beautiful from your childhood in your mind, and then you actually go back to it and you're like, wow, this isn't very good anymore. Now, Half-Life 2, I think, was still a revolution when it came out, but nowadays there's some things, particularly the driving sections, that don't hold up great, which is really unfortunate, but, time affects us all. It's true.
Shit, I was afraid of this.
What is it now?
Alma, she must be after Sergeant Beckett.
Oh.
His telesthetic profile is off the charts. As I suspected, she can sense him without amplification.
Hey, Snake Fist. Who the fuck is Alma, anyway?
She's the mother of the apocalypse. Snake Fist out.
I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, that's sign off. Holy shit. But when something does hold up, right, shoot toy, some of them do. There are some games that I think will be gold pretty much forever, and those ones are amazing games. You can improve your reflexes somewhat, it just takes a lot of time. That I did not know in Animus, I'll have to look into that. Almost a naughty chick. I mean, she pretty much caused the end of the world. So, if you want to call that naughty, yeah, you can call it naughty. I think that qualifies. Maybe a little light a word for the usage, but yeah, we can go with that. I'm fine with that. Oh, this looks like an ambush spot. Take it nice and careful.
This is how we found him. One of those soldiers must
Oh, dang it. Somehow he saw me despite the fact I was behind him, or maybe he heard me. Oh well, they did now. So it looks like Alma is out and killing soldiers again. Not just me running around here that they gotta worry about. Drav, no spoilers, no spoilers. Dial back. IM transcript number 2. So this is between the 2 other IM transcripts we found. Hey, damn it, quit pretending you weren't there. I can see you on the video feed. I hacked the security system. Did you read the report I sent? I'm busy, Terry. I don't know this Terry person you speak of. Anyway, did you see my conclusions? You know, the part where it says probability of success 3%, probability of catastrophic side effects 84%. Your status is now set to away. Bitch! Bitch, 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 bitch. Well, isn't he a nice little man? You can't spoil an 11-year-old game. Well, that's the problem, Drav. You gotta look at it from the other direction. It's so old of a game now. There's gonna be people in chat that have never played it before. There's going to be a whole new generation that I can expose F.E.A.R to, and so I'd like to give them the unspoiled experience. Let's see, I never understood Half-Life's cult. The story was painfully tropey and boring. Now, I should ask Onanimous, did you play it at the time it came out? Because I think that was a big part of the appeal, is that when Half-Life 1 and 2 came out, the gameplay, maybe not the story, but the gameplay in particular, was really revolutionary for the time. The whole idea of a game like that not being... Wow, that's some doodles. Almost looks like math up there. That's a weird way to die. That is very weird. The whole idea of a game like that not being separated into discrete levels like Doom, but instead being just one continuous experience. You know, that changed the way all FPSs work pretty much forever. So, you know, that was a big deal. And so it wasn't so much the story, but the storytelling, I think, that was the biggest part of it. By the way, now playing Telltale's Game of Thrones game, I understand why a lot of people are not among the best Telltale. So much about combat, but the combat in Telltale just sucks. Yeah, Telltale, if you're listening right now, and you're not, but if you aren't listening, just stick to what you're good at. You guys have amazing narratives, and you're great at branching narratives. Stop trying to put, like, combat shit in your games. It's not gonna work. It's never gonna be good. Mechanically, it was good physics, but it wasn't enough. Yeah, like we were just saying, Half-Life doesn't hold up today. You know, too much has changed in the landscape. So I think anybody that didn't play Half-Life at the time and goes back to it now, they're gonna be really struggling and gonna say, hey, this doesn't seem like a great game. Ooh. That guy's dead. Hey, John Big Booty, welcome into the stream. How are you doing this evening? Wow! Something killed the hell out of that guy. Is that... Yeah, that's his head. That is his head in the washing machine. That's unpleasant. Yeah, how are you doing this evening? How is your weekend going so far, Mr. John Big Booty? See, I played Half-Life when it came out, but it was a bit too late to Half-Life. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Resistance, yeah, me and Drav were talking about Resistance the other day, but I have never much been a fan of console shooters, so I never got into Resistance. I'm just too bad at aiming with a joystick, as you may have seen on stream before. I much prefer keyboard and mouse, like I'm doing right now, when it comes to my shooters. I love the extra degree of control I get from it. For me, that's essential to the experience, or to the enjoyment of the experience at least. You can have a console shooter. There's plenty of console shooters out there, just, I'm not a fan of them. Like Halo. You're going to get a lot of people defending Halo out there. And Halo, I think, was a fun game. Just wasn't something for me, I don't think. But yeah, in college, I knew tons of people that were all about the Halo games. Certainly, I played some Halo LANs in college. That was fun. I was never much good at the shooting. Now, driving the Warthog. I was a beast with that Warthog. Make no mistake. Love me some Warthog. Oh, hey! Oh, he snuck right up on me. Clever bastard. Oh, he's got a friend, too. Son of a bitch. Let's see, the mouse is such an unsung work of genius, a godly peripheral. True, but I've actually heard a great article about the mouse coming at it from the other direction. That the mouse is, while it was a brilliant invention, it is also terrible in its own way. In the fact that the mouse is not what they would call a naturalistic interface. You don't necessarily give a child a mouse and they automatically know how to use it. The way we interact with a mouse isn't the way we interact with things in our normal life. So there probably is a better design for a control than the mouse. We just haven't found it yet. See, I played Half-Life back in the day. It was good, but I was more impressed by Doom and Quake when they came out. The revolutionary thing in Half-Life was the moving mouths, but the story was meh. Yeah, the story itself was never a mind-blowing thing. I enjoyed the story, especially of Half-Life 2. That's one of the big reasons I want to see Half-Life 3, is I want to see where it goes. But, no, overall, the story isn't too revolutionary, I agree. Mouse, Gotta watch out for that, Elena, they're all over the place. Oops. What are they shooting at? Oh, jeez. That's some sort of zombie or something? What the hell? That's new. Great weekend, sunny day. You'll be out in the evening for barbecue. Another impaled lamb above the fire this afternoon. Holy crap, you are doing weekends right, John Big Booty. 100% approval right there. Almo likes to play Dr. Trev. Nothing natural about the writing either. Yeah, the dialogue in the game is really weak. I'll give you that too. Touchscreens are the only thing that's come close. Right. It's, that's the thing, is it's easy to say there must be a better control interface, but no one's found it yet. That's kind of a big deal. Well, no, VR is a good way to visualize the data, but we still don't have a great way to interact within VR. I think there's a lot of people working on some very good ideas, but I haven't seen the silver bullet for interaction just yet. Alright, operational guidelines, records and documents, stack and burn. Highly sensitive documents, level 3 and above, should be shredded first. Computers, disk drives should be burned and then smashed with a sledgehammer. Medical samples. All biological materials should be destroyed by means of white phosphorus or sulfuric acid. Staff, when disposing of personnel, use the untraceable equipment that has been provided to you. Any personnel neutralized by non-standard methods, e.g. strangulation, should be disposed of according to guidelines for medical samples. Wow! So they've actually got a ISO 9000 spec for destroying evidence. Isn't that nice? Right, Chutoy. Everything is relative. Everything is relative when it comes to technology like that. And certainly a lot of technology does have its day. That's true as well. Oh, writing with a pen is something horribly unnatural. Right. That's why you often need years of training to write with a pen. And my handwriting is absolute crap right now. Because I've done so much typing. That's another sign that it's not naturalistic. Is it's this thing you can just forget. It's a skill you have to acquire, and then it is a skill you can lose. It's not something you just do naturally. So yeah, there's another... I prefer typing, but I'm sure if I stopped typing for a few years, I'd really struggle with that. Mouse is OP, but I dislike the keyboard. I'm trying mouse plus left-hand side controller these days. I prefer the natural left joystick and that silly WASD. Ooh, that's interesting, John Big Booty. I haven't actually considered that as a control scheme. Hey there, Alma. Let me know how that works out for you, John Big Booty. I would be very interested to hear about that. Was not ESDF Master Race. Oh my god. I forgot what it was, but before I started streaming, I was trying out some old games. And I ended up playing some really old FPS that had ESDF in there. And oh my god, it threw me off. It has been a long time since I played a game in situ that used ESDF, or anything that wasn't WASD. I'm really glad that part became standardized. Not a huge fan of anything that isn't WASD as far as that. Remember way back when you could play a shooter like this and you'd have to learn all of the keys, including movement, because it hadn't been standardized? Those are bad times, man. Bad times. Oh, you do use ESDF. Ooh, interesting. I didn't realize there actually was an ESDF master race. Ooh, that guy's... Wow, something killed that guy. Glad I didn't have to, but that didn't look pretty. I didn't realize ESDF was a thing people were still doing. I need to look into this now. That's really interesting. Thank you guys for bringing that to my attention. I just sort of assumed everyone was using WASD. It's weird. For as much as I read, I can still be surprisingly sheltered in some areas. That's just one of them right there. Good example. Oops. Of course, I take my hand off the mouse for a second as I'm reading chat and I get ambushed. I use ESDF for Jedi Academy so I can put more force powers and proxy keys for my left hand. It comes at no cost other than learning where to place my fingers up first. Alright. That makes sense. I can understand that. My force protection is on R, healing on Q, speed on W, pull on A, push on F. Yeah, that does seem like a lot more naturalistic keys to work with. Oh, that's a zombie. That was a zombie, dude. I think I was a little too quick on the draw with my slow-mo there. I think I was just supposed to watch that scene play out. But I just wanted to kill him. Right, agreed, Chutoy. You got a bunch of those keys that are standardized, and they're all the big buttons off on the left hand. So I think I'm supposed to go that way next. Make sure there isn't anything else I need to see around here. Nope. Maybe they finally tease Venom. But then Venom's not a Captain Marvel villain. Plus, Venom is still owned by Fox Studios. And I know Fox is starting to play nice with Marvel these days, but still, that might be a bit of a stretch to get him alone Venom. Oh no, and Venom is supposed to have a solo movie that made by Fox as well. At least that's what I heard. So we'll have to see how that affects things. Ooh. Hey, dead guy. He's having a bad day too.
Beckett, I just saw Aristide get into an elevator. I'm gonna try to catch up to her. Just focus on getting out of here. We can link up outside.
Yeah, I guess I never thought of how the wide range of movement you get for your index finger that's just being wasted if you use it for right movement. That's an interesting way to look at it. You guys are being amazing tonight. Thank you for bringing all these new perspectives to light. I really appreciate it. On PC, I also like to use foot switch pedals with keyboard, mouse, or controller. I've thought about that before. I've thought about all the different interesting control options that get opened up to you if you have a foot switch available to you. But I've never actually had a foot switch to use, so I've never got to try it out one way or another. But if you're saying it works, believe me, I'll take your word for it because it seems like a really, really smart and intuitive idea. Yeah, it scares me that Fox is making the movie for my favorite Marvel anti-hero. Ooh. Big fan of Venom, then. What do you like about Venom, Drav? And also, Ooh, hello. Oh, hey, it's Alma. Wow! Zombie! Oh, multiple zombies. That's not good. Whoa! Hey, buddy! Punch him off! Nope, nope. Well, those guys don't go down easily. Holy shit. Oh, nope. Oh, I got the jump on me again. No. Oops, there's another one. So you can see once these guys show up, slow-mo basically becomes mandatory. Because they're very difficult to track when you're not using slow-mo. I don't even think that guy's dead. But I didn't 100% see where he went. Sorry I'm missing some chat. I want to focus on killing these guys. Because they're kicking my ass. Whoa! Didn't even see that one. Too many zombies. Oh, I punched it too early. There we go. Hey, buddy. Another one. Holy crap, where are they all coming from? So I think this is maybe the reason they wanted to destroy the hospital. It's not just to destroy evidence, but there's lots of bad dudes in here. Lots of bad dudes. Slowly we're learning where to put your fingers at first. Granted, that one thing actually cost me a fairly deep run at Jedi Academy today. Oh no. R.I.P. Crushed by a door and too dumb to move out of the way from under it. Not the most noble death I've ever heard of, but I suppose it happens. It happens. R.I.P. dude, R.I.P. Spawn was the best superhero movie because it had a fat clown in it. It's a bold statement right there. I do remember liking the Spawn movie when I first saw it, but again, that's another thing I'm not sure if it'd hold up to watching it again. That was a long, long time ago. But yeah, definitely a good movie for the time, at least. Man, it was a long time ago since Spawn was even relevant, honestly. Way back in the grim and gritty 90s. I remember those times. Get out of the way. There we go. Go for some shotgun action. Oh my... Yeah, I probably should have used shotgun against them now. I was thinking about it. I'm always hesitant to use shotguns in a game like this because I prefer to fight from a distance, but I suppose when fighting zombies I'm not usually going to have that luxury. Gonna have to keep that in mind then. Hello?
We have to help her.
Oh my god. Jankowski!
Can you hear? She's crying.
Jankowski! Can I turn off the machine? Oh jeez. Oh jeez, that's a lot of blood. I'll send a rescue team, Jankowski. I'll be right back. Yeah, see, I never think about that, Drab, because I'm always thinking I don't want to be in the tight corridors in the first place. But of course, video game, you gotta keep moving forward. It's not often an option you get. Speaking of... Oh, as soon as I finish off the great section. I'm gonna say I'd want a shotgun if a zombie came at me from there, but nobody did. Alright, a new chapter. Sergeant Jankowski died in front of you, torn up by some kind of surgical machine. Meanwhile, Armacam Black Ops teams are about to destroy the facility. You need to get out before the whole place comes crashing down. Snake Fist insists you are being hunted by someone named Alma, who will eventually absorb you. I don't want to be absorbed. That sounds like a bad idea. See, not a horror game without a fictionally large and easy to navigate ventilation system. I know, right? Get me those vents in my facility. I wouldn't have to worry about holes in them all the time. If you've ever seen actual industrial vents in an actual industrial setting, they tend to get, sometimes they can just be torn loose by their own weight. Never mind a full-grown adult crawling around in them and having combats with other full-grown adults also crawling around in them. No. Just doesn't work out right there. Robotic surgery. You need a better calibration. Call in Garrus. He'll take care of it. Garrus knows all about calibration. Alright. Let's get the hell out of this hospital, shall we? Brad, welcome back. Uh-oh. I think bad things are happening. How would he know what Alma's past entailed? Oh no. Let's see. Info Sergeant Fox, Archival File Project Harbinger. James Fox Sargent. Paragon review scores, excellent, above average, above average. Subject has average academic history and distinguished military service record. Married with one daughter, age 7. Harbinger status, approved. So more about the fact that my entire team was being tested for this psychic surgery. Keeps dozing off. That's probably a good sign to get some actual rest, hey, Bread. Take a load off. Get some sleep. And be prepared for whatever the next day brings. Sleep is a good thing. Don't believe me, I fight it too. I got too much stuff to do that I can just get as much sleep as I'd like to, but it's a good thing. Press this button will toggle power to the doors and X-ray. Gross. But, oh, hey, I didn't get in that room, did I? Alright, let me check in that room first before we move on. You're not my dad? Oh, wait, are you? Spoilers, hey, Bread. You'll find out when the legal papers come through. Worry you not. Oh, shut down the X-ray machine to open the room. Whoops. Oh, here we go. Alright. That should get me in the room. I appear to have destroyed the X-ray machine with my inept X-ray operation skills. I wasn't certified. I never pretended I was certified. Whoa!
Stay away from her. She's mine.
Fox! Fox? Wow! Alright. I don't think Fox is gonna make it through this one, folks. I think that may be the end for our good buddy Fox there. That's bad. Just don't sleep too long as you'll be an attractive target for alien probing. Constantly a worry right there. I know Animus can never be too careful with that kind of thing. Gotta watch out for it. Agreed. Thanks, Mr. Skeletal. Wow! Just completely made into a gooey skeleton in the matter of seconds. That's bad news. I don't want to fight that thing. No, thank you. I'm having a hard enough time with guys with guns. Much less spooky netherworld tentacles that make you gooey skeleton. Please no. Alright, what do we got over here? Another health kit. Good deal. The tentacles. Uh-oh. Oh, we got zombies. Oh, we got zombies. Let's switch to shotgun for zombie fighting. Oh yeah, Smile I don't think he's ever cashed in anything, so he's got a nice little nest egg right there. Building up fast. Oh jeez. And there is the
Just listen to me! It's some kind of mistake. We're secure! Listen to me! We've been planning this something without complication now. I don't know who you're working for, but you need to contact Timothy Marcy.
Uh-oh.
Sector 5 is clear. About time. Now, get to the extraction point. This shithole's coming down. There. Grenade out.
Nice. But yeah, that right there is my new affiliate emote in chat, the OGs. I'm in love with it. Hope you guys like it too. And I'm sure you've heard the spiel from every other affiliate this week, but yeah, that is the emote you get by subscribing to my channel. If that is the thing you were ever interested in. But if not, that is cool too. I just like having you guys here. take a quick look around. Drev, I think that actually should be the first place. First place for you, because I think first place on the board is still me. Now, I'm not getting points anymore. But I can't remove myself from the all-time board yet. I submitted a request to them to add that feature, but as of right now, I can't do it. So I think that actually should put you at number 1 on the board. I'll have to check later. Oops. And we got more hostiles. Game's not letting me check my chat? How rude is that? I don't approve. Yeah, hey Brad, you won't believe this. The emote actually went live about an hour and a half before stream started tonight. I don't know how my emote got approved at 1:30 in the morning. Like, does Twitch still have people working on emote approvals at 1:30 in the morning? Because that'd be insane. Oh, Smiles in first place, right. Alright, I was thinking that was the all-time board right there. My bad. When you discover you're actually a worse person than the guy you've been trying to hunt down, you're probably responsible for the near collapse of the entire Galactic Republic twice. Yeah, that's it right there. That is definitely me. Oops. Sorry, guys. My bad. But to be fair, I totally fixed it. Totally cleaned up my own mistakes. All worked out well in the end. I think that's worth something. Surely you can forgive when somebody makes a big mess like that as long as they're willing to clean it up, right? Right? Hopefully. Banking on it. At 1:30 in the morning everywhere, Twitch is an international company. Right. So I suppose it's possible, like... I mean, I don't know how they'd split the task between all their foreign offices. I suppose if they have all of their offices all tasked on the job, yeah, that could work. That could work. In which case, whatever country it was that approved my emote, you guys are badass. Thank you for that. Oh. Oops. And there's more zombies. Ooh, they're all over the damn place. That's not good. They're behind the door for right now, but I suspect that's not going to keep long. Can't believe the Twitch affiliates can't choose their prefixes right, Shane I. Oh no. If I could just add an S to that, it would be perfect. Absolutely perfect. But no. No, it's Shane I. Or Shanane, if you prefer. It's very close to Shanane right there. But yeah, that's going to be the first thing I change if I ever make partner. But until then, just going to have to deal, I suppose. Uh-oh, more soldiers. Well, now what do I get ready for? Zombies or soldiers? I don't know. Let's see, KOTOR gets points for me because it has the original trilogy interpretation of how the Force works. Yeah, I do like that as well. All-time rank 87777. Nice, keep that forever. Dead Space. I've played Dead Space 1 and 2, just not on stream, and I do plan to stream them at some point. I just originally put them off a little bit because there are still a lot of streamers that play Dead Space. But yeah, someday I will be playing Dead Space, most definitely. Still better than Lady Fu. That is the perfect prefix, John Big Booty. Seriously. That is absolutely the funniest prefix I've seen out of all of them so far. There's so many things you can do with that. Exactly, Trev. That's part of my appeal right there. Mine would be Smilo. That's just funny. I'm sorry, that's just funny. I approve of Smilo. Make that happen. Make that happen. Get some Smilo going here. Or Smiley-O. Yeah, that's another one. Could go with Smiley-O with that as well. The heck was that? I got jostled. I don't like it. I don't like it. Alright, another document right here. No shotgun against zombies equals fail. I had the shotgun, but then I saw not zombies, so I was preparing for the not zombies. And then I got attacked by a zombie instead. They're throwing me off here, Trav. They're throwing me curveballs. The Harbinger failures. Test results. Harbinger conversion HPLX24-E12. Actualization process report. Subject D-8106. Approved Harbinger candidate. Week 1. Subject displaying minor enhancement to reflexes and signs of compatibility with target telepathic frequencies. Week 2. Reflex and telepathic enhancement continues. Subject displaying mild indications of psychosis, including paranoia, and hallucinations. Week 4. Subject experienced severe reaction to treatment session, set for emergency recombinant procedures. Week 5. Scans indicate damage to cerebral cortex, impairing logical functions and regressing subject partially to animalistic state. Extreme physical side effects noted. Subject will be moved to program X-51450 for continued data analysis. So it sounds like these zombies are actually failures of the Harbinger program. They put psychic implants in their head, and instead of making them into psychic killing machines, it made them into some sort of fast zombie things. Old Limpy got jostled! Yeah, it's summing up the stream right there, Smile. That right there. The jostling. Hashtag the jostling. Not zombies die instantly to shotguns and light corridors, too. It's the same thing that makes me pack rat there, Drav. It's just like I always say, how can I use this item if I might need it later? By the same token, I'm thinking, how can I keep the shotgun on if maybe there's going to be a long hallway down here that people are shooting at me from the other end of? Can't be too careful. I'm noticing there's cameras all over the place, too. It's a little strange. Oh, indestructible cameras, too. How nice. Need to get me some of those. I got triggered when I saw zombies. Still looking for a non-PS4 Xbox good survival zombie game. Like, you talking like survival sandbox there is a no name? Because I know there's plenty of those on Steam, but good is definitely relative when it comes to that. Aw, damn it! They just took the elevator without me in it. That's not good. I'll catch the next one, I guess. Alright, so that little green syringe right there is what I've been checking around for the whole game. The reflex injector, so that gives me a little bit more slow-mo time. So I definitely want to get as many of those as I can. Because holy shit, slow-mo is everything in this game. 7 Days, H1Z1, DayZ. Dying Light's a very good one, but it's very parkour-based. That might not be everyone's cup of tea. Last of Us, also very story-heavy too, so that's a little bit different. Get above ground before the facility is destroyed. I did it. Interval 3. Recognition. When was Interval 2? Did I miss that title? I feel like I must have missed that title. But yeah, luckily, zombie-based sandboxes are kind of all the hotness right now, so... How deep underground am I? Holy crap. I think we need to get out of here. Oh, shoot. Nice. Yeah, so many companies right now are trying to make the next big sandbox zombie survival thingy. That if there isn't a good one out there for you right now, you gotta wait about 6 months and I'm sure there'll be a great one. Or even 6 months is probably a little too liberal. There's probably a couple months. Somebody will put something out in early access, you never know. Plants vs. Zombies. Technically, I suppose that is a zombie survival game. Probably not quite what we're looking for, though. There's a way down here. There's a way up here, too. Let's check this out. Shani, I'm going to begrudgingly hit the bread bin. Have a fantastic stream. Alright, hey Bread, thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed yourself. And thank you for stopping by all those times for a vodcast, too. It was good seeing you, and I hope you have a good rest and a good rest of your weekend as well. Hey, Rose, welcome into the stream. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you in here. Days Gone By might be the next big one. Yes, I've definitely heard some rumblings about Days Gone By, and it looks interesting. Looks interesting. I'm eager to see where they go with it. Miscreated, not really zombies, but mutants. Promising, got good AI. Yeah, I've seen that one as well, and honestly, it's, you can definitely have not zombies in these games, I think. At least for me, anyway, you can do not zombies. Looking for a Walking Dead level kind of level. Ooh, that's gonna be hard to find. That's AAA right there. And I think so many people are focusing purely on the mechanics that you don't see so much of the storytelling. And it's difficult to do tension in a horror game. It's tough to do a sandbox horror because you can't really create... I don't think it's very easy to create randomized moments of terror. Oops. Thought it might have burned out, and so I just went through. It's very tough to do horror on a random schedule. At least that's the way I feel. So I haven't seen too many games that are doing it perfectly. I'm not sure you can. But I'd like to see somebody really to make a good try at it. The Long Dark is a neato survival game. I don't think I've tried that one yet. Sounds good. Oh, jeez. Everything's falling apart. We gotta run. We must leave. Yeah, see, even the bad guys are running, too. Uh-oh. Not running far enough, unfortunately. Oops. I got naded. That's bad. Also painful. Whew, that was a pretty cool sequence, though. Yeah, Last of Us, I think, is very good at hitting the tone of Walking Dead, definitely. As far as just story and tone, I like it a lot. Alright, this is just a little side path, it looks like. I don't see anything interesting to do over here. Oh, armor. Almost missed that. Backed right into it. I like that. It's like the Road Canada edition. That's a good way to describe it, I think. Days Gone is real awesome, actually, but PS4 required. I'm thinking about buying one because lots of awesome games. Yeah, right, Zenoname. I was going to hold off for probably another year or so before I bought a PS4, but then... what was it? That one with the robot dinosaurs. Name's escaping me at the moment. But that was the one that really got it for me. I saw some streamers play it, and I'm like, holy shit, this game is amazing. I need to play it for myself. So that's what pushed me over the edge. Got myself a PS4. Haven't had time to play it. But I have it. I have it at least. That's good. Strongly recommend The Long Dark if you're in a survival mood. It's very well done, very minimalistic and naturalistic too. Ooh, alright. I think I had a friend that played that, and they enjoyed it very much too. And it's so hard to find good survival games because there's so many out there. I appreciate being able to hear what people really like it out there. I just can't take mushroom zombies seriously. Fair enough. Fair enough. Anthem, that pushed my buttons. I don't remember Anthem. Is that another game? Is that no name? Am I missing something? If I'm missing something, holy crap, clue me in, please. Schedule change, it says. All teams. Due to a security concern in the outer shell testing area, the detonation schedule has been accelerated. Evacuate the facility immediately. So that's actually cool. If you think about it, where I was, it looked like a normal hospital. So I actually believed I was in a normal hospital, but it turns out we were in some sort of super deep underground testing facility. And it looks like it was even set up to make people believe it was a real hospital too, so that's shiesty. Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn, that was it. Yeah, no, it's the look was very good. I don't know, I enjoy just a solid middle-of-the-road third-person action game. I've played a lot of them, and even if you could call it competent, I'm gonna like it, pretty much. I'm easy to please. You know, I'm big on saying that I don't think every game needs to be perfect to be playable. And that game looks, if nothing else, eminently playable to me. So I'm looking forward to get to try that out for myself. And certainly there's no shortage of other good games on the PS4 right now. Honestly, PS4 has been knocking it out of the goddamn park as far as exclusives, so I'm looking forward to that one. Oh, it's not released yet, but I guess it's on PS4. Alright, we'll have to look into that. Hey there, Mr. Phantom. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you, as always. Hello? Oh. Wait, no, take me with you. I think I need to leave. The rats are fleeing the sinking ship, as it were. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get the hell out of here. And soon, I suspect. Doing good. I am doing well myself, Mr. Phantom. Glad to be back on live streaming and not doing VODs for a change. I did enjoy vodcasting. It was a lot more fun than I expected it would be, but still, you know, that when I'm doing VODs, I don't actually get to play video games, and I enjoy playing video games. They learned a lesson, don't mess with Alma. That's a good lesson right there. I wish more people would learn that lesson. Wish they would have learned a little earlier, too, so we didn't have all the problems we have right now. Oh my god. Did I get him? No, I did not. Couldn't tell if I got him or if he dived behind cover. That was a hard one. Problem is I got jostled by explosions. And once you get jostled, even with the slow-mo, you can't aim really well. So that was difficult. But we're good, we're good. And I got a new weapon. Ooh, with an actual scope on it. That should be fun. You can actually check it. There are a few nice videos with Anthem. I think that's one thing that made me seriously consider on buying the PS4. Alright. Now here's the question, Zenone. That's the really tough one. Would you get the regular PS4 or the PS4 Pro? Because I think the way they've got it right now is you still do have the option. I think there's still good reasons to go for the base PS4, but oh no, everything's blowing up. But I myself went for the PS4 Pro. The facility is blowing up! Stop shooting at me, you morons! I think I need to go through here. Oh man, I'm taking a ton of damage here. What's even shooting at me? Let me get up the ladder here. Oh, here we go. Alright, I got that guy at least, but now I'm pretty low on health. That took a lot of damage. The PS4 Extra Pro? Have they officially announced that yet? I thought that was just a rumor. A very persistent rumor, certainly, but I haven't heard if Sony ever confirmed it. Oops. Oh no! Oh, there's first death. While I was looking at chat, naturally. Load from last save. Let's see how far back it puts me. I'm a little scared. Alright, not too far back. We're good. Long term is the thing. Good idea. I think I can respect that. That's the same reason I got the PS4 Pro. Is I didn't want to get the original PS4 and then end up regretting it like a year from now. I felt like that was definitely a thing I could end up regretting if I didn't go for it. Oh, I didn't get as many of them in slow. I didn't get any of them in slow-mo, I don't think. That's bad. Oh man, I'm getting rocked here. You notice you take a little bit of damage if you touch a grenade. I hate that. It drives me insane. Yeah, today you buy PS4, tomorrow Japan controls your country with Cyber Ninjas. I've seen RoboCop 3, I know better. Probably best to be safe when Animus. You called it. Just stick with your good, reliable NES and never ever move forward. I approve, I approve. Hope it works out well for you. I'm such an asshole. I don't know, I think PS4 Pro might actually just be their version of the Xbox X. I don't know if they have anything to move beyond it, or if they're planning to move beyond it. I could be wrong, obviously, but I mean, for right now, it's still a good system. That's just me, though. I'm hoping they don't make me rebuy anything. That would piss me off a lot. I don't think I actually got that guy. Shoot. Alright, there I think I got him. But I think I saw another guy back there, too, so I'm going to have to be extra careful. Since this is where I died before and everything. Oh, there's somebody shooting at me. He's over there? Is that what it is? Let's see if we can... There he is. And there's more, too. It's difficult to shoot through a fence, apparently. Oh, man, there's more, too. Got him in the leg. Nice. I'm not changing configurations monthly. Is it no name? No, I can get behind that. I don't have the money for that either. Not by a long shot. I'm sure they'd like it if I did, but no, I don't have the money for that. All I need is my abacus. None of you know how awesome old school gaming was. What games do you have for your abacus? Overused tutorial. I'm curious now. Enlighten us. Xbox One X, Xbox One X kind of models. They do have a very strange naming scheme. But I think what I heard was they were worried that if they released like Xbox 7 at some point, it would feel old. And I can understand that. You know, when people hear, oh, we're coming out with Friday the 13th part, 18. People are like, well, I didn't watch the last 17, so maybe I shouldn't watch the new one. And that's how you turn off new viewers. So I guess I can understand, but I wish they would have had a better progression than Xbox One, especially since their first... What kind of a name is One, honestly? That's too confusing right there. Oh, no. Alright, I can climb up. Good. Xbox 7? They felt like an Apple company in the morning or something? Sure, why not? Ooh, ow. Hello, anything back here? Oh, look like a good place for a secret, but I guess not. Body armor, though, I'll take that. And health kit, which I still don't need. I haven't actually used any of those. I should probably do that. Oh, he looks like a big guy. Oh, he looks like a very big guy. I think I got him, though. Alright, cool. Yeah, I got him. And I'll just make sure I take out his buddies before they get to me. Whew. I was glad I had enough ammo to deal with that guy. It could have been dangerous. Same with him. I had just enough slow-mo to deal with him, so that's good. He looks like a big guy. For you. Cruel. But understandable. This gun is awesome. I like this gun a lot. Just putting these guys down. I love it. See, I wonder if I look back, what kind of system would be my favorite system? I know a lot of nostalgia for super old stuff like Atari, but if I go for quality games, the super old system didn't have such great games. So my choice would probably be the PS1. My choice would probably be Super Nintendo. I think there's so many games that I still consider legendary to this day on the Super Nintendo. Now, obviously, there's going to be some bias in that respect from me having grown up with the Super Nintendo, but that's just sort of my feeling in the area. Where's that guy? Oh, down there? Oh, I think we got two guys to deal with here. Not quite as accurate at a range as I'd like, unfortunately. Got that guy. And there's another guy behind that box, I think. We still be a little careful. Yep, there we go. A whole bunch of guys. Oh no, there's more up there. So many dudes. Get some good old-fashioned headshots right here. Oh, I ran out of ammo for one of my guns. Didn't even notice in the middle of that firefight. One X away from closing down. Approval. I like it. Catch up with chat. About monthly configs, I actually regret on not waiting a couple months before making my gaming PC. I could have got better parts for the same price. I mean, that's the problem with gaming PCs is pretty much any time you make a gaming PC, that's almost always the case. If you would wait just a little bit longer, there's better parts. And if you wait a little bit longer than that, you can get even better parts. And wait a little bit longer than that, and you get even better parts. I want to get the napalm cannon, but it won't let me swap out for my pistol. Boo! Won't let me swap that out for the napalm cannon either. Oh. I wanted the napalm cannon though, that looks badass. PC, I can emulate almost anything. Emulation is so cool. I love emulating games. Once I get a little bit more powerful PC, that'll be another thing I'll be able to do too, is emulate. Although I'm hoping to be able to play systems directly through capture card too. That'd be ideal, I think. PS1 is your favorite Final Fantasies. Which are those? Refresh my memory, Drav. I know I've asked you before, but I'm drawing a blank, as I often do. This month was hot for releases? Ah, yeah. I know there's a lot of talk about new processors coming out very soon. Oh, son of a bitch. Shot at me, then closed the door on me. That's just rude. Wow, he actually exploded into bloody chunks. Rip that guy. Some horrifically violent death animations. I love it. Let's see. As long as it does what you want it to, it's fine. Exactly. There's a lot of people that talk about future-proofing when it comes to PC parts. And let me tell you, that is a dirty and dangerous myth. There is no true future-proofing, because the future will always come and you will never truly be ready for it. Once you kind of accept that, just buy a PC that does everything you want it to and be happy. That's what I say anyway. Future-proofing, you get caught in this endless loop of, well, oh, I should have waited. So I consider a gaming PC an investment? 4200 NZ, holy crap. That seems like a lot. Yeah, true. You know, as long as you don't skimp, you definitely can have a PC that's useful for longer, but still, it's always going to run out eventually. 51 to 170. You're making it, Smile. You're getting there. Bit by bit. Eventually, you'll actually have a game to play. One of these days. Ryzen Intel i9. Oh my god. I'm looking at Intel i9 right now. That's making me drool.
I was hoping you'd show up here. Now I can bury you where you belong, along with the rest of this unnatural fuckery.
Unnatural fuckery is this? Uh-oh. What? I was shooting him in the face. How did that not kill him? Ridiculous. There we go. Oops. Ah, my slow-mo. Give me a slow-mo. Oh, of course I run out of ammo. Come on. Now we're getting to some close quarters fighting, unfortunately. Hey, buddy. Boom. That's satisfying. See how many of these guys I can put down. Alright, we're doing good, but I think I can still see some more up there. Pentium 2 with Voodoo. Oh my god. Voodoo 6 any day now. Any day now they're going to put that Voodoo 6 and it's going to save us all, I guarantee you. What do I need to do? Diablo 1? True. True, if you are a retro gamer, that does definitely give you some more options as far as what you play. That is nice. Ah, jeez. Oh! Oh my god, I didn't even realize how low my health was right there. I hope that was just a save when I got the new mission right there. That'd be very nice. Let me catch up on chat. Sorry, you falling behind here. Same way you can't future-proof a console, it's dead on arrival. Right. About 10 to 8 on the USD. That's still a lot of money. Holy crap. Heating issues. Ooh, that's unfortunate. That feel when you shoot somebody and they liquefy, it's a good feel, Smile. It's a good feel. Yeah, I actually requested water cooling for that one. Makes my office like a safari run, and it's not very fun to work in that heat. Ouch! Yeah, I've never been much for water cooling. I think it's just too much of a hassle. But I don't like overclocking for the same reason. I don't like the idea of shortening the lifespan of my CPU. Just because I'm a cheap ass, I like to make sure it stays as long as possible. Pentium 1667 no GPU. Oh my god. Going way back there. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, it's a little bit back, I think. Let's reload before we head in here and get ready. Oh no, it's not too far back. We gotta do this big shootout again, unfortunately. Alright, let my slow-mo recharge a bit. Get them as they come around the corner. Ooh, except there's too many of them. Oh, and of course right then I need to reload. No. And again. Oh, they're slipping past me now. Dickery. Alright, got him. Man, they're being super aggressive here. See, all-in-one radiators make water cooling affordable and reasonable for hobby builders like myself. I haven't looked into those, Smile. I might have to ask you about those later. Honestly, I haven't looked into water cooling forever, so that might be part of the problem as well, because I'm just behind the times. Grandpa Shane not sure what the new technology is. Very possible. Very possible. I underclock both CPU and GPU. Holy crap, why? I've never heard of underclocking. Onanimous, why? I'm actually very curious. If it didn't get cold in the US, I would suggest it, but it really is a must-have in Australia, and also easy to install. It gets pretty hot. It's pretty hot here. It got to, what, 116 Fahrenheit here just yesterday, I think, yeah. That's a little too toasty for my taste. Winter last year, no thank you. Yeah, that heat is definitely something not everybody's going to be able to take. I can respect that. I'm not a fan of heat myself. I prefer the cold. Very much so. Alright, so there's the gas main I need to shut off. And here's the guys that killed me last time. So let's see if I can maybe kill them instead. And of course that guy I couldn't shut down. Oh, there's a bunch more of his friends here too. You guys are pretty heavily armored. Either that or this gun isn't doing as much as I need it to in terms of damage. Probably a little bit of both. Ooh, and I got naded there. This is getting dangerous. Oh, thank you for body armor. Holy crap. That reminds me, I should clean a little my PC, but unfortunately it's going to take a long time since I'm a cable management freak. Me too is a no-name. It's so bad. It's sometimes it's really frustrating getting those cable management just so. Crying in Spanish. It's generally pretty nice in winter, though it can still get pretty dry hot. Understandable. Alright, what do we got here? Info, Paxton Fettel. Ooh, if we remember him from the first game. Archival file, Project Origin, subject name, evaluation report for Paxton Fettel. Subject age 10. Ooh, little baby Paxton Fettel. Follow-up evaluation report. Subject has no conscious memory of the synchronicity event. Although he has reported 7 instances in the past 3 years of nightmares, involving violence against people matching the general description of research staff killed by Federal or replica soldiers under his direct command during the incident. When questioned, he attributes these images to something he witnessed on television or in training videos. He does not experience these nightmares in first person, with one notable exception. 2 months ago, he dreamed of devouring a man to learn his secrets, but he has no recollection of the actual incident. Conclusions. There is currently no reason to fear a recurrence, particularly of how the Origin project and all weight have been terminated. Recommend another follow-up evaluation in 24 months. Of course, as we know, that's exactly what happened. Is everything they said probably wasn't going to happen? Totally did. Oh, why are people idiots with science in video games and movies? It's maddening. Yeah, I'd like to live somewhere cooler for sure. Right. Where I live right now, it gets very hot in the summers and very cold in the winters. And I think I'd prefer if it would just, like, maybe do one of the two. I feel like if it was just one or the other, I'd be a little happier. Preferably cold. I do enjoy the cold a little bit better than I enjoy the heat. How about you folks? If that was the choice you had to face, hot or cold, what would you take? What do you think is the preferable option for you? Damn it! One guy just waiting at the end of the corridor. That's just rude. At least there's some body armor back here. Oh, here's the shut-off valve I imagine. Cold, you two, Drav? What's the temperature like where you live? It's pretty temperate up in Germany, isn't it? In most places, I think. Not too much of a barren wasteland like here in the Midwest, I imagine, anyway. Ah, jeez, there's so many! Now everything's exploding on me, that's not good. Oh my god, look how many guys there are. I need to grenade these guys.
Get down.
Nice, they got a good chunk of them. Oh, there's still so many! My gun's doing nothing to these guys. Holy crap. There we go. We're just pumping bullets into this guy. There we go. Wow. That took a lot. See, NZ is very humid, so you can't escape it without for air conditioning. That's another factor as well, too, the humidity, too. We get a lot of humidity where I live, too, so I'm very acquainted with that. Believe you me. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the hole in the ozone layer? Yeah, that's... I forget that's a thing sometimes. I heard the one over Antarctica is actually healing up a little bit, so that's nice. But yeah, it's still a concern. Hey, JP, how are you doing this evening? Welcome into the stream. Good to see you. Gonna be in lurk mode? No worries. Thank you for the host right there. I appreciate it, and hope you are having a good evening tonight. Let's see. Cold for sure. I can lower my PC fans so I can warm the place a little bit. I do that too, Zenoname. I know it's not very efficient, but it's still a thing. It's still a convenient thing to do. Alright, is this the way I needed to go to get back to where the, No, it was back this way. I think I walked right past it, as a matter of fact. Oh, thank you! Congrats on affiliate to you as well, JP. It's a good step for everybody, I think. Let's see, but it's, yeah, healing slower than the scientists actually calculated, so that's unfortunate, but still, as long as we're getting somewhere. Chuck the Viking, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? Good to see you. My name, for anyone from JP's channel that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. This is Shane's Games. I like to play obscure, unusual, and nostalgic games, and tonight we're going full-on nostalgia with F.E.A.R 2, the classic horror-themed first-person shooter. And I am enjoying it immensely. Huh. Where does it want me to go from here? It looks kind of like a dead end. Oh, there's a door right here. Dang it! Lighting isn't right and your room can use a cleaning. Fair enough. Oh, this place is, Not very safe with its gas mains. I'm not a big fan. Shouldn't there be some sort of automatic shutoff for that? OSHA would be disgusted with this place. Oh no. Now everything's exploding. Oh no! No! Ow. That definitely hit me in the head right there. Well, thank you, JP. I appreciate it. Whew, so, I was trying to get to the surface there, but definitely I just fell a couple of stories. But luckily it's a video game, so I'll be okay. I won't have broken anything. But still, that's going to slow me down for getting up to the surface right there. And those scripts almost like Call of Duty, right? And hey, Scooz, welcome into the stream as well. Hope you're having a good evening tonight. See, Sergeant Fox was killed by the same horrific force you encountered in the tech lab. You've discovered that the hospital is actually a clandestine underground facility. Armacam seems to have accelerated its schedule for demolishing the place. Snake Fist, I still love that name, has warned you that Alma's presence may have activated replica soldiers, but he didn't elaborate on what that meant. Of course, if you remember F.E.A.R. 1, you remember those bastards. Oh, looks like we're going to have to fight some more of them. Rebel Galaxy, you say, Trav. I swear I was hearing something about that the other day. I think I actually have that one, too. It's a big sandbox sci-fi game. See, a new objective, find a way out of the outer shell before it's destroyed. So, we really need to get the hell out of here. Things keep exploding, but luckily we are still alive.
Judging by my readings, Alma is very close to you now. You're probably already experiencing symptoms of her proximity, hallucinations, headaches, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You have to resist her.
I'll try. She's creepy. I don't like the creepy. Hello? Oh, and it's getting worse too. That's not good. Stack of papers with a rock on it. That's nice. Little bit of a DIY paperweight right there. But yeah, I've definitely heard good things about Rebel Galaxy. It looks like an interesting game, but I just haven't had time for sandboxes for a while. Unfortunately, between full-time work and streaming, I haven't had nearly as much time for games as I'd like. Hoping to find some more time in there somewhere, but I'm not sure where I will. If any of you happen to have some hours to the day to spare, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Replica upgrades. Attention all personnel. We'll be starting combat tests on the Variant 7 replica soldiers this week. Maintenance is in the process of swapping out the Variant 6 stasis pods and getting them ready to transport to Still Island. As with any new replica version, avoid supplying them with live ammunition until they finish the telesthetic signal interference analysis, which we're hoping to have done by Tuesday morning at the latest. Dr. Alden or myself will send out an all-clear once the analysis is complete. Oh, thank you for the bits, JP. I appreciate that. Much appreciated. And those kappas, too. I love the little cheer kappas. Very adorable. It's like Freelancer. You had me with it's like Freelancer, Chutoy. That's really all I need to hear. We need more games like Freelancer right now, most definitely. You start as a little no one with a crap ship and work your way up. You can either be a hero or a pirate. Yeah, I love that. It's a good type of game. But it actually has a story you can finish. That's cool too. I like stories as well. That's actually one of my biggest problems with sandbox games. Is at some point I want some sort of story. That's what helps me get immersed in it. So I would appreciate that. So yeah, that sounds exactly like my kind of game right there, honestly. Oh jeez. Hey Elmo. What's going on? I don't think I'm doing a very good job at resisting here, guys. Things are getting real bad. Let's keep creeping our way through here. But yeah, I need some sort of direction. Ooh. Hey, Elmo. Wow! Get off! Get off! Alright, that definitely didn't happen in the first game. Didn't have Elmo straight up trying to kill me. That's new. It's new and I don't like it. Notice how she ignored my armor as well. Just straight up damaged me. It's bad times. I can still hear her creeping around. This is This is creepy. This is creepy. Everspace, JP. Sorry about the timeout right there. But Everspace I've heard good things about as well. I've heard a lot of people playing that one, but like I said, I haven't been able to play it myself. But so that's a recommendation for Everspace, I take it? What do you like about Everspace, if you don't mind my asking? I know you're cleaning. Feel free to clean if you need to, but I am curious, if nothing else. Why play your Elite ripoffs if you have Elite Dangerous? Because I suppose you could run yourself out of Elite Dangerous, and I do know some people that did that. They played Elite Dangerous for a while, and then eventually they kind of burned out on it. You know, as big as the universe in Elite Dangerous is, I'm not going to say it's mechanically perfect. There's definitely ways you can improve upon the formula. Let's see, my current ship is actually a frigate class. I buffed it up with such gear that I can take on destroyer classes 2 classes above. Nice! Nice, I like the sound of that.
Sergeant Beckett, I've been looking over my data. I suspect what happened is that Alma became aware of you when you entered the TAC, and now she's drawn to you.
Oh no.
You could even say she covets you. She's a coveter. You're like free pizza at an anime convention.
Oh my god.
She can smell you, and she wants to consume you.
You definitely just said that. I definitely heard that. F.E.A.R with no freelancer-style Star Wars game set in the Empire period. Oh my god, Chutoy, that would be just the perfect game, wouldn't it? How has no one jumped on that yet? Although I imagine somebody probably would have tried it if LucasArts would have lasted longer. R.I.P. classic LucasArts. But sadly, we gotta work with what we got. And there's signs that the new Star Wars game license holders are learning from their experience, so we'll see. Star Citizen. I fear you may be in for a long wait there, JP, but hopefully that works out. Believe me, I'd like it as much as anybody else if Star Citizen turns out to be a great game, but they haven't totally sold it to me yet. What a reference! I appreciate it. I laughed. I'll admit it, I laughed. I am kind of that kind of dork, but I laughed. Then you could be a loyalist or rebel or just a smuggler. And do the Kessel run in less than 4 parsnips. I'm down for it. Sell me that game, somebody. I will buy that game in a heartbeat. Alright, so we're seeing signs of the damage at the facility right here. So definitely some of the bombs have started falling, but luckily not all of them, or presumably wouldn't be here. So we still do need to keep moving to get out, but also seeing a lot of bloody corpses on the floor, and we keep seeing Alma. I assume those two are connected. Open chamber doors, sure. Said something about test subjects on there, though. Should I be worried about that? It feels like a thing I should be worried about. Yeah, Star Citizen got like $500 million in funding, and they're still a ways off, so I have some doubts about the viability of that project. But we'll see. We'll see. Nothing's impossible. Things can change. Where am I going from here? So it said the chambers are open. Oh, it's just right here. Oh yeah, that sticky note right there has just genetic code on it. And this sticky note just says, "This may be useful, don't throw away." But there isn't anything useful on the sticky note. How about this one? To do, clean office. I can't read the rest. Whoa! Hey, there's a dude in there. I don't approve of that. I still can't get through that door there. Caught me off guard pretty hard. I liked it. I liked it. By the way, I'm playing a hero in Rebel Galaxy, of course, because I'm a hero and those pirates piss me off. Screw those pirates. Always stealing everything. Who likes people that steals everything? It's just rude. Alright, do I have to go back up again? Is that what the game's wanting me to do? I'll take a look. I can see the open doors right there, so maybe. Oh, nope. This seems rather one way. So no, I don't think I'm supposed to go backwards. So what am I missing here? Oh, I can jump down. Oh, this seems dangerous. Shoddy away then. Don't throw away the glass in the window, pesky cleaners throwing away entire windows. You just clean them. You don't need to throw them out. What do you think we are, made of windows? Cripes, people. Uh-oh. Too ambitious for its own good on Animus? Yeah, that's something I've been looking at. Like, I've seen plenty of video game projects that have, you know, big dreams and really can't get anywhere with them because, you know, there's anything is possible in video games, but that's only if you assume infinite time and infinite money. And as far as I know, no company quite has that just yet. So you gotta be careful. You gotta manage your time, you gotta manage your money, or else you can get into some bad situations. You'll never climb the ranks of the Imperial Navy and gun rebel scum out of the sky in your TIE interceptor. Why even live? Good question. One I have myself, most definitely. Alright, so I don't know if we're gonna have to face more Zambos up next, or replica soldiers. Hello? Is this supposed to be the indoctrination? Oh, that's creepy. It's creepy and I don't like it. Oh! Alright, Zambos it is then. Take anti-Zambo measures then, I can do that. Just be, still don't like the shotgun compared to... There we go. See, these guys, because they move around so much as it is, it's a little difficult to tell when they actually die. Whereas normal soldiers, they kind of ragdoll when they die, and it's a lot easier to just say, oh, okay, that guy's not a threat anymore. I can stop shooting him now. The Zambos, not quite so much. Nice! Alright, that one's not getting up, I know that much at least. I'll take that. Alright, so this section is definitely leaning more towards the horror aesthetic. I can respect that. I appreciate and I enjoy. Testing reminder. We're scheduled to run test battery 62 on specimen C5000 through C5050 next week. Make sure the drugs are requisitioned from Lab 12 ahead of time and that the military AV is the latest version. Important, specimens must be properly restrained in transit. Handlers should wear proper protective clothing to prevent bites. That's some creepy experiments right there. If I was a scientist and I read that, I would say, I think I need to get a new job. I think maybe this job isn't working out for me. But I have to say, Rebel Galaxy is mean. It's tempting you to evil because you can make easy money. That's the same thing with a lot of games there, Drav, is evil is often synonymous with the easy way out. You can cheat people, you can hurt people, and it'll get you to your objective a lot faster and a lot with less fuss, as long as you are willing to compromise your morals. I suppose that's why it's evil, right? But yeah, I appreciate a game that has that kind of temptation. Shotguns beat horror in the face! That's true. Hey, buddy. Looking sexy. I like it. Yeah, you do that shuffle. But yeah, shotguns do seem to be the traditional horror game weapon, don't they? There we go. Evil is synonymous with getting ahead, which just isn't true IRL. Well, I wouldn't say necessarily getting ahead. It's the means. The means of getting ahead is how I always see evil as being portrayed traditionally in the media. If it wasn't for the shadow, I wouldn't have noticed that guy. Oh, that was creepy. Seeing the shadows before them, holy crap. If you build in benefits to evil, build in benefits to good too. A lot of games do, like KOTOR gives you just different, you know, the powers you get for good and evil are different. Not necessarily one is better than the other, so I appreciate that. Get out of here, dude. And you can go into slave trade, good money. Oh no. See, there you could say, oh, there's easy money, but on the downside, it's horrifically evil. So, you know, it kind of balances out in some ways. Terror and trust. That's a really interesting way to look into it. I think as far as writing goes, that would be a lot more difficult to write than just a, you know, a traditional good and evil system. That's probably why you do just see a traditional good and evil system more often. Because it's so much easier to write than anything else. But what about, oops. What was it, Might and Magic that had the 8 virtues? Probably thinking of a different system, but that was an interesting moral system way back in the day, I think. You'll never transport Wookiee slaves? No, you gotta save the Wookiees. They're too good. Don't do anything to hurt the Wookiees. That's just mean. Oh yeah, so if you're a good guy, the police will help you in Rebel Galaxy. I can get behind that. That sounds like a nice benefit right there. NPCs backing you up, I can get behind that. Yeah, see, when the zombies don't have me in super tight corridors right here, they're pretty easy to just take out as long as I see them coming. Oh, there's more explosives. It just reminded me we need to get the hell out of here. Evil projects power through terror and dread. Good projects power through trust and loyalty. Yeah, I guess that is really a good way to look at it. But like I said, another way you could do it is like alternate morality systems. You make a morality system from scratch and have the player follow that. I've seen that tried before, though I don't know if I've seen it done really well. Shotgun is the weapon that was invented especially for zombie killing in real life too. I don't know specifically if that's why it was invented, but it sure is good at it. I haven't ever had to kill any zombies in real life, but if I do, I think the shotgun's what I'd want for it. Seems like a good weapon for the purpose. Agreed, agreed. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the name of that game right now. Is it Might and Magic? Can somebody back me up? It's the Richard Garriott games with the Avatar and stuff like that. I do. That's another thing that I have a soft spot for, is games with alternate morality systems. I think that's a really, because it is a really difficult thing to write. I appreciate anybody who makes an effort at it. Oop. Luckily, I heard that guy before I saw him when he busted through that door over there. I see his buddy over there too. Got a little zealous in charging him, but it worked out okay. Alright, what do we got here? Combat testing. Warning, combat testing in progress. Reminder that live ammunition tests are starting today, so the area will be closed to all personnel below a level 2 security clearance. Those of you who have been watching movies on the arena monitor screens during your lunch break can use the boardroom instead, but please be sure to clean up after yourselves in case we get a surprise visit. So, I guess this is the canon reason why every soldier has shitloads of live ammo. That's a little dangerous right there. Like a 4X, like City Builder, that you can be good or evil in, Chutoy? I swear I've seen like a Civ-type game where you can be more of a dictator or more of a benevolent government, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. That seems like something that would have happened at some point, doesn't it? It seems like someone would have tried that. What I really like about space games is when they give you a choice of how you want to play, you can basically play Rebel Galaxy how you want to. You can be good. Yeah, that's so cool. I think when you use sci-fi games too, it really opens up the choices you can do with all that, you know, huge exploration options. And you can get as weird as you want with aliens and planets and space phenomena and stuff. Oh, holy shit, Ichigo! Welcome into the stream, and thank you for the sub on Twitch right there. I appreciate that. That is awesome of you. Enjoy your new badge, Ichigo. Enjoy your new emote, which actually just went live today. You should find that in your emote menu pretty soon. If you don't see it, go ahead and refresh. But thank you so much for that, Ichigo. Your support means a ton to me. And you will be able to see the tangible benefits of that later this year when I get a new stream PC. Start playing motherfucking console games. So thank you, Ichigo. I think, Ichigo, you were actually sub number 1. I don't think I haven't forgotten that. That is very cool of you. So yes, welcome into the Twitch subs club there, Ichigo. Hope you enjoy your stay. Just throwing my support towards you since you're moving from GameWisp. Alright, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate the continued support. I would have understood if we wanted to drop with me switching, but still, I appreciate it a lot. Like I said, enjoy the new badge, enjoy the new emotes, and thank you so much for that. Oh, let's see. Oh, jeez. Hey, guys. Oops, they... He got squished! Oh my god. Oh my god. Unanimous power realistically uses only fear or trust. It's always a mix. Right. That's true. That's a good way to look at it. And no, I understand that, JP. Don't worry, I'm already over that, so I should be able to cash out just fine. No worries, I looked into it. Don't worry. I'm a good deal over 25, so it'll be a nice cash out when I do it. Also, first time subbing to someone on Twitch. I'm sure you were gentle. I'll try to be Ichigo, but no promises. You know, things work. But yeah, I hope you like the emote. Like I said, it went live just a couple hours before the stream started, so I haven't gotten to test it out too much myself, but I like it. No, I saw that, and it's a bit unfortunate. I can kind of understand their reasons for doing it, but still, overall, I am really happy with the affiliate setup, and that's why I actually recently announced to everybody that I am moving 100% away from GameWisp and straight to Twitch subs. Like, here's the thing, I want to stress this again. I've been stressing this all night, but I want to stress it again. GameWisp has been nothing but good to me. I have absolutely nothing bad to say about GameWisp. They're good people. They're absolutely good people. It's just that I feel like I'm giving a better value to the people that are subscribing to me with Twitch subs, because they get the badge right away and they get the emote that works on mobile, and it works without people installing extensions, and it never it never messes up when because sometimes I get what is it, Better TTV sometimes messes up and doesn't really show my game with subs, and that's maddening to me. Whereas the Twitch sub is the full package. It just is everywhere at all times, and I appreciate that. And this is the test combat arena, isn't it? Oh, God. Who wants to bet I'm going to get ambushed in here real hard? I feel like that's going to be a thing. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Can't say I'm gonna miss your foot up my ass.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Nice sign off. Kratslav, enjoy your lurk. Yeah, no custom sub emotes for just affiliates, unfortunately. That's still only partners. Oh, and here they come. Alright, that's the first couple, but oh, they're everywhere, of course. Oh, and well armored too. The ammo in this gun isn't going to last, but it is my best weapon. So there's body armor right in the center, but I don't want to use that if I don't have to. Let's wait a little bit, see if I can... Oh, there we go. Sorry guys, I'll catch up on chat in just a second. Need to focus on fighting these dudes first. They're bad dudes. Freaking replica soldiers. So once again, these are the bad guys from the previous game, F.E.A.R. 1. In which case, they were pretty much all you fought in F.E.A.R. 1. And they were badasses. And you fought a lot of them. Automatic shotgun, I like the sound of that. There we go. Nice. Nice. Alright, now I need that body armor. Very badly. Oh, no. Taking some bad damage. There we go. Nice. Alright. Let's get ourselves ready for the next wave. I don't know how long we're gonna have to keep fighting these guys off. I'm thinking too long is the answer. There we go. Liquefied him. Nice. Still taking too much damage here. Oh, he got electrocuted somehow. Oh, something's happening. Is that Alma up there? Oh crap, that's Alma. Alright, so that's taken care of, so now we just need to get the hell out of here. Alright, let me catch up on chat real quick. Oh, you were asking about cam, JP, and I would like to stream with a cam someday. I think I'd do pretty good with it, not to sound arrogant, but I have a very expressive face. I've got a very rubber face, so I think it'd be fun. And as I'm talking to you right now, I'm actually gesturing with my hands because that's the thing I do. But when I do it, I want to do it right. I want to have a green screen too. Like, you don't need a green screen to do a cam stream, but for me, I'd be bothered by it. It would drive me nuts. So that's a big requirement for me, and I don't know when that's going to happen. That may be far in the future, but it's definitely something I'm thinking about. No doubt about that. Oh, Drav, so you can smuggle stuff when you're on the good side because the police don't give you shit. That's pretty good. I like that. I do have an Android phone, JP, and I'll have to check my whispers after stream, but I appreciate whatever it is you whispered me. And yeah, Smile, it's a big setup. It's a big hassle, and it's a lot of other things. I have to make sure that I don't look hideous on a daily basis, and that's a big hassle. I don't do that. So that would be a change. But yeah, definitely. As long as everyone would be interested in that, I think that's something I'd like to try someday. Just not right away. Priority 1 is upgrading the stream PC, and priority 2 would then be getting a camera and using it for like board game streams. That's another thing I'd really like to do. And then we'll see from there. I got options. No, I'm probably going to close Game Whisk early now, Ichigo, just because I think everyone has moved off of it by now. But yeah, I don't want you getting double charged if at all possible. If you did, I apologize. I can see if I can swap refund it to you if you need it. Definitely let me know in PMs afterwards. Oh, here we go. So I can get in one of the replica soldier tubes down here and get out this way. Nice, nice. Let's see how these replica soldiers are getting delivered to us. How much did the devs pay you? You know, I appreciate seeing somebody that's that enthusiastic about a game. There is so much bitterness about video games these days. So many people just flat out angry about games that didn't do what they wanted. It's always cool to see someone's like, I found this video game and it does everything I wanted just right. I love that. Honestly, I would love to see more of that. Well, at least I know when I kill somebody with this shotgun, they're good and dead, at least. No questions there. Most definitely. I thought I saw some armor back here, but maybe not.
Excellent!
I definitely should have been, extra cherry on top with the support. Ichigo, you didn't have to do that. Ichigo, that is super kind of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the $5 right there. You guys have seriously been the best tonight. Seriously, I had to miss a whole week and a half, and I was really worried that, you know, people wouldn't take it well. People would get bored and move on with the stream, find other streams to watch instead, and not be eager to come back when I came back. But you guys have absolutely just given me the best time back. Thank you so much for that. Everybody in here, you've been amazing, and I honestly can't thank you enough. If you're here watching, if you're here lurking, if you're just here at all, you guys, thank you. Thank you for everything. It's tough. It's tough as a streamer to really convey all the thankfulness that we have. You know, it's always overwhelming to be supported when you're a streamer. And if people just be cool all the time, it still takes me by surprise often, honestly. And I know it's easy to sound just cheesy when I'm throwing out all these things, but I swear to you guys, I could not be more genuine with this raw, pure appreciation of everything you guys do, seriously. BRB finding a new streamer to watch just in case. No. What I meant was you should be watching me and unfollow everyone else on your list. That's the pro strat right now, I think. I'm kidding, of course. Uh-oh. Everything stopped. I think they might be on to me. Oh no. They start opening up the containers, I could be in some real trouble. Oh, I could get surrounded in a big hurry. Let's be real cautious here. Make sure I'm not getting surrounded if at all possible. I'm running low on shotgun ammo here, but luckily not using too much. Ah, good, more body armor. Thank goodness. I want to see you replay MLR as a mage and be OP as fuck. Someday, Drav. I think that's a thing someday, but right now, I've got so many games in my 2 playlist, I'm not too eager to replay anything. Last I checked, I have about 125 games on my 2 playlist. And I don't think I'll actually end up playing every single one of them, but there's a lot of them I'm really just so excited to show off to you guys. And I hope you guys end up enjoying them. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the mix I've got. It's a lot of games. That reminds me, Drev, did you hear that they're making a new Aquanox? It's probably old news, but I literally just heard that yesterday, I think. How weird is that? Like, it's not a new franchise. Seems like an odd one to choose to go back to, but I figured you'd be excited. Nice. Very kind of them to cluster up like that. Saves me some time and effort. Oh, shoot. Guy came out of the holder right there. That's no fair. Oh man, I almost had a shotgun ammo too. Shit. Oh, now I'm pretty much completely out of, yeah, I'm out of shotgun ammo. My shotgun's empty. I imagine some of these guys will have combat shot or automatic shotguns, that's it. Lifting objects with E. Interesting. Let me catch up on chat real quick. Fuck yes, I heard of it. The first material looked really good, but I'm unsure if they can recapture the magic of the old games. That's always the question with retro games. How many of those games are Aquarias? I would love a sequel to Aquaria. Seriously, if they made one right now, I'd probably kickstart it, honestly. But so far, we haven't. There's no news. There's really pretty much very little chance of us getting a new Aquaria, unfortunately. The original team broke up, which is sad, but they've both gone on to do some pretty cool things, so I wish them the best of luck. But if they ever get the old urge to collaborate again, I'd be all about another Aquaria. You were still live on the... Oh no. The perils of using new software, I suppose. Is sometimes mistakes will happen. Alright, good luck with the dismantling then, JP. Ah, it blew open the vents. I was hoping that was what was going to happen. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be. I'm just looking for secrets right now. And sure enough, we got some grenades right here. Proximity mines. I love proximity mines. I don't use them too often, but they're fun when I do get to use them. You take care of yourself, JP. Good seeing you again. Oh, better here's typing than something else. Right, there's a lot of ways that could have gone worse. All things considered, that's not a terrible resolution. Nice. I am a beefcake. Oh, thanks, JP. I really appreciate it. It's been a long year. And I didn't want to say anything because I already celebrated it, but today technically is my 1-year anniversary. I already did the celebration for it, but today is the technical day. I only celebrated it before because I had no idea if I would actually be able to celebrate it today, but yeah. Exactly 1 year ago today is when I went live for the first time. How wild is that? So, it looks like the Armacam forces are fighting the replica soldiers. And it's not going well for Armacam, it looks like. Which is understandable, the replica soldiers are kind of badasses. Ooh, somebody's got something strong down there, I can't even see where he's shooting from. Got a nice little ambush set up right there, holy crap. Oh, so that's a grenade. Where'd that guy go? There it is. Holy crap, I took a lot of damage there. This is dangerous. There was actually a faked scandal along those lines. It was a cam girl, I believe, who made a video that made it look like that was what was happening. But she wasn't actually a Twitch streamer at the time. The whole thing was faked, but it was very clever, I'll admit. Good way to get some viral attention. I can appreciate some good marketing. I'm not made of stone. Take back all the fun you had. Yeah, originally I wasn't planning to stream today at all. I was just going to take the day off and rest after, 80 hours of working. But honestly, when it came down to it, I decided what I actually wanted to do to rest was stream. Because I have so much fun playing games and chatting with you guys. So here I am. Instead of taking 2 days off, I'm going to be here today and tomorrow. And it is great to see you guys. Alright, threat report. Incoming transmission confidential. ATCU mission status update. Section leader R. Tucker to all units. We just dug up specs on replica powered armor systems deployed in the city. These suckers are going to be a serious problem. All technical coordinators should review the docs and come up with workable countermeasures. Ooh, powered armor. Get me some of that. Pretty much any game with powered armor in it, I'm going to enjoy. Love me some powered armor. It's just such a cool idea. And probably about as close as we'll ever get in the real world to Gundams. So I'm totally down with that. Powered armor all the way. Hell yes. Yes, please. I don't even have a legitimate use case for powered armor. I just want to stomp around on some and punch cinder blocks or something. Tell me I'm not alone in that. Tell me somebody else would be down for that. Don't lie. Don't lie. Be honest with yourself. Alright, so I just went a big loop right there. So it looks like I'm going up this way next. In terms of story, Outlast has a lot of similarities to F.E.A.R. You're not wrong, Drav. That's never occurred to me before, but no, you're totally not wrong. That is super weird to think about. Of all the things to be related, Outlast and frickin' F.E.A.R. That is weird. I'm going to be thinking about that all night now, Trev. And now the zombies are fighting the Armacam soldiers. Armacam's just having a bad day today. Not like I feel bad for them, because screw Armacam, but things are not going well for them. But it doesn't matter. I just need to get the hell out of here. Was a little slow on the trigger finger for the slow-mo there, so he got some damage on me. Unfortunate. Government project about psychological experiments got horribly wrong and sent in an almost Superman being on a killing spree. Sounds familiar. Now, if only you got this array of weaponry in F.E.A.R. Or in Outlast, that'd be interesting. Not necessarily fun interesting, but it'd be something. Alright, who survived the fight? Anybody? What, did y'all just kill each other? It's a video game. Stalemates don't happen in video games. Oh, somebody's creeping around then. Have to be extra careful. Sounds like about a bajillion books and movies in the last century. Yeah, it's a very popular theme. The whole cliche of science gone wrong is very popular in the modern age. Which I think is natural. I think when people don't understand certain scientific principles, they're going to be afraid of them. And honestly, that whole cliche goes back as far as Frankenstein. I think really in a lot of ways that was what Frankenstein was about, is the whole idea of technology, running rampant and doing unexpected consequences of technological advancement. As I get deep on you, I apologize, but I do appreciate that as a theme. I'm a big science nerd myself, so it's something I think about a lot. I did not kill those guys nearly as well as I'd hoped there. These guys are really well armored. There we go, one of them's dead. Where's his buddy? Thank you for the body armor. Appreciated. Oh man, there's a lot of guys over there. I think I got maybe 2 of them there. Still the badass with the skull mask is still kicking, of course. There we go. Yeah, the Mark 7 replica soldiers, I'm definitely going to say this test is a rousing success. Well, I mean, they haven't taken me down, so there is that. But so far, they're pretty badass. I just got blasted out of space because some religious fanatics spied on me, sent a whole fleet of destroy-class vessels after you. R.I.P. Drav. Padlocks. How do we deal with padlocks in video games? We shoot them with bullets. That's my key. And it always works. I don't know if it would actually work in real life. I suspect in real life, in most situations... Oops. In most situations, if you were to... I think I like this shotgun better, actually. In most situations, I think if you were to shoot a padlock, all you'd do is deform the lock, and that would make it even harder to get off. So that's probably not ideal. What are you going to do? Alright, so I need to get over there, but the door is blocked. These games typically don't want you climbing on stuff, so... Maybe I can jump down here? Maybe? Ooh. Oh, there's a ladder right there. God damn it! I thought I was all clever and puzzle solvy there. Nope. Nope, not even a little bit. Rocket launcher would work, I think. There might be a little teensy bit of collateral with that draft, but yeah, overall, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Always with the big, bold solutions there, Drav. You gotta respect that. I hear more gunfire. It's Just be ready for anything. Coming from the other side of these vents, so maybe I won't have to deal with it. Maybe. Objective added, take the main supply list to the surface. Oh my god, I'm almost out. Alright, that's not all of them, but I got a couple of them there. I don't see any other movement, but I'm sure there's somebody else here. That was too easy for the big climactic battle of the chapter, I think. And of course there's no ladder there. Ow! My ankles! Oh, it is too quiet in here. This is creeping me out, man. Creeping me out. Some body armor, but I don't need it quite yet, so I'm going to see if I can save it in case things get too nasty. And we got some intel. Lift problems. Notice the maintenance department is aware of the intermittent issues with the hydraulic lifts and has replacement parts on order that should fix the problem for good. Unfortunately, we need to get these Variant 6 replica soldiers out of here right away, so we can't afford to wait. If the lift you're using craps out, you have to restore pressure manually using the override valves. That sounds like a thing I'm going to have to do, doesn't it? Find some override valves and use them to get the lift working again. Of course, of course. Technology always fails me in video games. This looks like just such a huge combat area right here, doesn't it? Oh my god, and more body armor too. Yeah, there is going to be a fight and a half in here, I suspect. A little bit of health. Don't mind taking that. Alright, so I have to keep in mind that there is ammo, health, and body armor pretty much all over the place. Wow, yeah, lots of it. So I should be good as long as I keep moving during whatever fight is coming up. Not sure where the fight is just yet, but... Was that the lift down there? I think that might be it. Let's get it working then. How are you folks enjoying the game so far? You enjoying watching it? Having a fun time with the stream today? I know I'm having a blast. You guys have been an amazing audience, and honestly I'm enjoying F.E.A.R 2 as well. It's not perfect, but what is? Alright, what am I missing here? There's got to be something down here I need to trigger. Is this it? Is this just the lift? No. Activate elevator. I thought it was one of those big things over there. Close the pressure valves. Yep. As I suspected, it broke. And I imagine this is when the replica soldiers start pouring in, right? Yep. Let's get behind cover. That's not cover when he's right there. Alright, I'll grab some more body armor as I move. And get another valve operational. Thank you. Oh, wow. There's one. There's two. Where's the third one? I lost track of him. There he is. All the way down there. Just enough slow-mo for it. Nice, nice. I still love F.E.A.R. Everything was handled so well. The slow-mo, enemy AI, destructible environment. Break time. Hey there, Travlix. Welcome back. Oh no. Oh, he is a big badass. Defeat the powered armor unit. Oh no. Alright, so now I know why there was armor everywhere. Because we had to fight a big badass like this powered armor did. Keep some cover in between us, maybe I can cheese him. Don't know if this is actually working. Looks like there's just a shield absorbing everything. Can I overload the shield if I keep shooting him? Is that what I need to do here? I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like it. Is the shield down now? For good? Yes, the shield's down. Alright, good. Let's finish the bastard off then, shall we? Come on, eat bullets. I'm cheesing the fuck out of this guy. I love it. Cheese strats. Why do you come vault over it with your big mech, huh? Oh, you can't. You can't. The great power of human versatility. Did we beat him? Nice. Well, that took like all of my ammunition. Still, mission accomplished. I'll take it. I'm happy. Oh, there's all those shock grenades too. I probably could have used those. I was always strapped after this, after fighting these guys. Ooh, man. I'm definitely feeling good after taking him down. Feeling real good about that. So let me grab some ammo, grab the body armor. Yeah, re-equip on ammo too. Holy crap. But yeah, that fight went really well. Probably because I cheesed him. To be fair, but still that worked out pretty nicely. Is there anything in the hidey hole behind him? Nope. Just a little supply closet. Well, whatever. We did it! Took down the big mech guy. I'm happy about that. Alright, I think... Oh no, I did not get all the pressure valves. There's still one over here, but... I noticed another door right there. Hopefully nothing's going to pop out of that at me. I think one mech is all I can handle right now. Let's get the hell out of here, shall we? Come on, lift, do your thing. Yes! AI will cheese you if you let it. So all's fair in love and war. I like that thinking, Trevlix.
I think it's Beckett. Oh, thank God you're alive.
Told you not to worry, Stokes. She's tough like me.
Beckett, Tegan and Manny are en route. We're gonna try to link up at the stadium, but the streets are a mess, so we may have to improvise.
Awesome. Alright. Whew. Another chapter completed right there. You have escaped the underground facility and established contact with Lieutenant Stokes and Sergeant Griffin. Your orders are to rendezvous with your team at a rally point near the stadium. Sergeant Keegan and Sergeant Morales are on their way there in the APC. So, we have finally escaped the facility. Let's see what the situation is above ground, shall we?
What the hell was that place anyway? With a damn hospital, that's for sure.
You got me, Top. I'm just glad to be out of there.
That facility was built as part of Project Harbinger to turn candidates like you into replica commanders. Although it hasn't worked out too well, Sergeant Beckett can attest.
You still eavesdropping on us?
Zip it and listen, honeycakes. Genevieve Aristide thinks she can contain Alma, but her plan is going to backfire. Alma is too powerful to be contained. She probably always was.
So what are we supposed to do?
Destroy her!
How?
Worry about that later. Right now, we need to focus on reaching the rally point. Get to the stadium, then we'll talk about what to do next.
Alright, getting out of here and rendezvousing with everybody else I can get behind that. And I see Travlix, most of the time I've seen Stokes in the game, it's been through those static cinemas, so it's hard to judge. Alright, let's take a look around, see if there's anything else to see. Streak free! I like it, I like it. Not a fan of streaks. Take the streak free? Uh-oh. Let's check over here before we do that. Saw another door in this direction, see if there's anything better behind that one. And there is. Another combat shotgun. I don't know, how much ammo do I have in my shotgun right now? Just the 22 ammo. I don't know, I like this shotgun too much though. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. Alright, let's head over to the other door and exit the facility for good. Looks like maybe the cover above ground was an old warehouse. That'd certainly keep people from getting too suspicious. Guys, I don't think things are going well above ground. I think this might be a frying pan fire type of situation here. Oh, now you like the shotgunning. I'm a believer, Drev. I'm a believer. Replica activity. Urgent. We are getting numerous reports of replica activity throughout the city. We are trying to figure out why they're activating to see if we can shut them down remotely, but in the meantime, do not hesitate. Kill them on sight. Due to the insane amount of interference from the explosion, we're still unable to get through to the board about reinforcements and equipment drops, so don't sit around expecting to be rescued. Just do what you were trained to do, and we'll get out of this okay. Armacam! Those bastards. Alright, not getting through there. Can I bash the window? No, of course not. Alright, where else can I go then if I can't get through there? Am I missing something? No, I don't think there's anything in here. I think this is just for the intel. She did say the streets were a mess. That's putting it awfully lightly, though. I mean, you know, if the world has gone to hell, I kind of want you to stress that. Like, right off the bat. Hey, civilization appears to have more or less ended. FYI. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you letting me know. I see some health in there, but I don't think I can... No, I can't just blast this out of the way, unfortunately. The force of bullets can't move the metal, metal case there. Alright, where do I go from here? Why panic, you say? I always panic. Panicking is my default state, Travlix. It's my natural reaction to all things. That's why I panic. Shoot. Are those wooden? Can I just shoot those? No, they kind of look wooden from the side, but they look metal from the other sides too, so... No getting through there, I assume. Dang it. Hey, but it did save there, for some reason. That's weird. Stay calm. You're trained for this. I didn't train for the apocalypse, man. I'm not ready for this. It's too much. It's too much. I'm too young to die. By the way, am I the only one who's on Alma's side? Yes, Trav. Yes, you are. And that's terrible. Alma's the baddie. You don't want to be on the baddie's side. Beckett is Special Forces. Even with Special Forces, they're trained to shoot dudes. And to interrogate dudes and infiltrate stuff, but, you know, nuke going off in the neighborhood? That seems like a bit much even for Special Forces. Not to, discount any Special Forces viewers right now, but, Armageddon seems like a tall order. Just to me, anyway. I think I'm probably missing something right here. If anybody sees an exit I'm missing, feel free to shout it out. Really? So what kind of bad people are you? The little girl? Forcefully put through horrific experiments? Well, sure. Sure, she's in the right there. I feel for her. I think she deserves justice. I think destroying all of human civilization probably isn't the correct course to get that justice. That's just me, though. Just me. It's my belief right there. Seems like there'd be more constructive ways to go about it. Let's see. Alma is kind of a sympathetic character. She just wants to kill the people who experimented on her. Right, right. And it is a difficult situation. Certainly you'd like to see something better happen for Alma than all this. But, as it is, there just doesn't seem like a clean way out of this situation, as we are right now. I just heard something creepy when I jumped on this table. But I don't know if that's helping me get out here. Dang it! What do you want me to do here, game? Alright, break is up, Travelex. Alright, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed what little you got. I hope you had a nice, restful break. And hopefully I'll see you around. Considering humanity does experiments like that again and again, I think destroying all of humanity is a sane solution. Are you sure you're the good guy, Drav? Because I got some questions. I've got some concerns about all that. I think it might not be as good as you think it is here. Seriously, what am I missing here? Can I get on the car? Doesn't look like there's a way out over here. Try anything once, though. Oops! Nope! Nope. I think there was an invisible wall right there. This door just straight up says exit, but I don't think I can get through it. Says the one who gets whole guild killed and slaughters innocent villagers. Mistakes were made. It's true. It's true. But that was an accident. There was no malice in there, Drav. I had only the purest of intentions. Pure and sweet like a little angel, Drav. It's true. It's true. You know me. Completely sweet and innocent at all times. Completely my MO. That and nothing else. Gotta be missing something really stupid in here. Really get that feeling. But I don't know what it is. I hope I'm not bugged or something. Hope I'm missing something, I suppose. Yeah, I see something happened in there, but it doesn't seem to have changed my situation any. Dang it. Are those explodey barrels? Can I explode them? No, it doesn't look like it. Yes, I know you. The reason you can't see Alma right now is you're evil too. Dun dun dun. Plot twist. I approve. Alright, I'm not 100% sure what the way forward is, but it just saved real recently. So I think this is actually probably a good time to wrap up the stream for the night. So, I would like to give a huge thanks to everybody that stopped by tonight. Thank you so much for your patience in all of the overtime I had last week. Whether you stopped by the vodcast or not, I appreciate you coming back now once I started the stream again. Thank you so much, lurkers, for lurking. Thank you so much, viewers, for viewing. Thank you so much, chatters, for chatting. I appreciate all of you. Also, Ichigo, thank you for the donation tonight. Ichigo and Smile, thank you for subbing on Twitch now. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your badge. That was really great as well. Yeah, it is time to wrap it up for tonight. Oh, Smile, thank you. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate it. So I will be, if you haven't already hit follow and you're in the channel right now, now would be the perfect time to hit follow to make sure you find out when I go live next, which will be tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to be playing some more F.E.A.R 2, so if you enjoyed what you saw tonight, please come back tomorrow night, and I'd love to have you here. I'm going to throw a couple links in chat for you as well. I'm going to start with my social links, once I find the keyboard. There's my Twitter, another way to find out when I go live and where I post things, nerdy things that I do in real life, and my YouTube where I archive all of my streams in case you want to see some of my playthroughs when I'm offline. I'm going to throw my Discord link in there. It is by far the best way to get a hold of me outside of the stream. You can chat with me, you can chat with the other viewers. It's really cool. Feel free to click it and give it a look. There's pretty much no downside. And lastly, if you feel so inclined to go a little bit above and beyond to help me do what I'm doing here, I'll throw my support links in chat right there. If you want to do that, click those and it'll show you the best way to go about it. But as always, don't feel obligated because one way or another, the stream will go on. So, for right now, I think we're going to go throw a host at somebody. Let me go see what's online right now and I will find what awesome people I can lead all of you to next. I always like making sure that you've got something else to watch after my stream if you want to keep watching something. So let's see who is hosting right now. And, ooh, I see something cool. Zero, our good friend of the stream and good person all around. Right now, Zero is playing a platforming game, sort of in the vein of Mega Man, called Azure Striker Gunvolt. Looks like a very cool game. I haven't gotten to try it out myself, but I'm liking the look of it. So let's go ahead and throw a host at Zero right now. If you feel like coming with me and checking out Zero, saying hi, seeing what he's all about, feel free. But if you got other places to be where it's not your cup of tea, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and say to you all, as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world, and I'll see you folks around. Take care of yourselves, everybody.